Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur podcast, people, where we discuss all things Manchester United and all things Tottenham Hotspur. On the Spurs side of things, a lot going on. Daniel Levy departs Tottenham Hotspur. He is no longer Spurs' chairman. Was he removed? Was he removed willingly? Was he sacked? Did he resign? So we'll be discussing all that and also discussing as to why he was removed. And then on the Manchester United side of things, what are the expectations on Amorim? What are the expectations on Manchester United in regards to the league? So we'll be discussing those things. So please keep all your comments or your questions, Manchester United or Tottenham Hotspur related. Big up to everyone who's just joined over from the raid from a Fire members Q&A. That's the best one we've done easily. So whether you're over from there, whether you're watching this live right now and just joined us, whether you're watching this back after, please make sure you hit the like button on the video. It's so important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. So important, man. When you enter the city or you live here, pay the tax, people. And that is hitting the like button. Make sure you share this out across all of the socials as well. And yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes, It's Flawless. And on top of those two things, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. I know it's been a minute since we did a United Spurs show. It's been a couple of weeks. But of course, man, got to bring in one of my favorite Spurs fans, my G in the building. Man, like M. De Niro is in the cut. What are you telling me, man? You good?
Hey, can you hear me, my bro?
Yeah, man, I can hear you. What are you saying, man? You
Okay,
good?
yeah. Come on, man. Listen, hey, Levy's gone, man. Hey, let's party, bro. Where's the Henny, bro? Where's the Henny, bro? Because listen, it's that time, bro. Listen, just bring me Sheik Shabab or something. You get me, bro? Buy the club. You understand, bro? It's live right now, bro. Hey. Listen, I've been praying. I remember certain Spurs fans told me it's not possible. Well, my brother, it's possible. And do you know what makes it even more funnier, my bro? I ain't
Go on.
been here in a minute, bro. I ain't been here in a
Yeah.
minute. Man's been chopping life, enjoying myself this summer.
Facts.
Boom, boom, boom. This is the best way, bro, to end man's summer, my bro. Like, man can't, there's no type of happiness you can chat to me apart from Jesus Christ and himself. Apart from that, there's nothing else in this world that, oh, bro, Levy gone? Bring me Sheikh Shabab or one of them, man. You get me, bro? Man, need that influx of cash, boy. Next summer, I need to see that. You man have never seen me move like this on no type of nothing. You've never seen me this excited, but right now, bro, like no one can chat to me, bro. I'm a happy man. You can't ruin my happiness. You can talk about trophy, talk about anything, bro. Man does not give a toss. Right now, I'm jamming. You understand?
Cool.
Man's enjoying myself. Life is good. Life is real good. Get, bro, that guy, bro. Go do whatever. You've made your money from Beyonce and that. Go enjoy your riches. Man's a happy man, bro. You understand? We're here, we're live, bro. So yeah, man. Like, bro, that's the best news I could have ever heard, bro. I swear down, bro. I swear,
I've
bro.
never heard of Nero like this, yo. I've been on stream with him when Spurs have got big wins. I've been on stream with him after winning a European trophy. And hear the enjoyment and the sheer
Bro,
glee and just unadult, just happiness. That's what it
my
is.
bro,
The sheer
my bro.
happiness. Go on, go
Carney
on.
has just finished, my bro. You understand?
Facts.
Yeah? Carney's finished. You understand?
Mhm.
Summer was good, my bro. You understand?
Yeah,
Bro, this is how lit, yeah. You know Honey was my brother, bro. Like I was on top of the world. And then you wanna come and tell me that Daniel Levy has cut, bro. I saw it on, I couldn't believe it, bro. You know what it is?
yeah.
I haven't even really expressed my feelings in my yard, bro. You understand? Like
But
I
that'll
ain't
be
really expressed my feel. I'm expressing right now, bro. I'm
yeah,
expressing right now. That brother is finally gone. There's, bro. Like I say, I'm gonna keep repeating it because you know what it is, my bro. I
go on.
think they really took in the fans because you know what got. We see when we lost that flipping Super Cup, my bro. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
like man actually DM'd the Instagram, bro. That man was going ham. You understand? And then when we lost Eze, I went mad, bro. I can't lie, bro. I was moving mad with the messages I was sending
yeah.
to the Spurs account, bro. And I don't even do that. But this really triggered me, bro. I was vexed, Reway. You understand? So man was sending shots. Da, da, da. Then they brought in Simmons. I said, all right, thank you. Obviously, I went back, put the statement. I said, listen, well done, innit? It seems that, bro, when you speak, they're starting to listen, my bro. Now, the guy's gone. Yeah? Bring me Sheik, whatever. Like I keep saying, bring me chic, whatever. Not chic TV. Yeah, understand? Not chic TV, but bring me chic, whatever, bro. You
You're saying
understand? One of
billionaire.
them,
You need a
man.
billionaire
Shake,
sheep.
whatever.
Yeah,
A
a billionaire
billionaire,
sheep.
bro. You
Yeah,
get me? Not none of them. Not none of this
billionaire
Ratcliffe
sheep.
Ineos nonsense, bro. I don't want no Ratcliffes. I don't want no similar Alan Sugar brothers and them, man. Man needs Chic or whatever, El Arabi, whatever it is, bro. Big up them, man. There, you
Mm.
understand? Man's here, man's waiting. That's what man needed. You get me? Naturally, bro. Get me?
Nah, all good, man. All good. I'm just trying to bring in the rest of the Spurs lot and get their thoughts. But you lot, yo, what entertaining start, man. I've never heard I've never heard them De Niro talk like that as well. And to Prime, who says, hey Prime, make sure you clip up the start of that as well, because that was beautiful. He says, so what you're saying, M. De Niro, is that you got your message got Levy sacked. They paid attention, man. They paid
Yeah, Gara,
attention.
100%, 100%. Because I'm the hoodlum that would do that. You understand? I'm the hoodlum they had to listen to. Everybody talks about, oh, you need to speak like this, speak like that. Well, guess what? The way I spoke worked, and when I did it once, it worked. How about that? How about that? All you hear is how about that? Yeah. How
Yeah,
about that?
I hear you. Fez. Yeah. I hear you. Hey, big up Canal King. I see everyone in the chat. Don C, Dead in the Water, Sham. I see all of you lot. Capo TV, SM. I see all of you lot as well, man. Vikrin, everyone in the chat, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, people. And you lot get your questions in. So with it, obviously you've already made it clear. Static, he's gone. You said already that you want rich owners to come in, so whether it's to like a Qatari or Saudi or something like that. What is now your expectation? But like, do you expect anything in January? Like, where
In
do you look at
January,
it from now? Yeah, in January.
know
Yeah.
what it is, bro? I'm on the bigger picture. I'm on the bigger picture. So just take your time. However, the maximum I say it should take is like a year, innit? But just take your time. You understand? Don't rush it. You see, like Truth says, take time. Don't rush. You understand? Just take your time, bro. You understand? Take your time with it. That's what I'm on, bro. You understand? Boom. You see, there's a song, bro, the old school thing that says, baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You see that thing? That's what man need. You understand? Take your time. You see, when you're chatting to a girl, I take time. I don't rush. You understand? So with this thing, take time, Tottenham. Don't rush the thing. Wait for the baddest one to land. You don't need to shoot at the no offense to the fat things, but the fat things and that. You understand? You shoot at the slim ones. You get me? The slim ones, naturally. Boom. That's what I'm on. And that's why I'm saying right now, I'm a happy man. No one in the chat can say nothing. None of you lot can say nothing that's gonna ruin my day, my evening, my month. None of you can do anything to me right now, bro. Listen, I'm unstoppable. I'll keep rapping right now, bro. You get me? I'm in my expressions bag right now, Ruben. Yeah. So, like I say, take your time. Don't rush. You understand? This
Yes.
is a happy. How can a man be so happy? Like, forget the football, man. Just happy, bro. That this has happened, bro. You understand? Because now, bro, man can really, really see a future here. You understand? So, boom, like I say, bro. See, this is how crazy it is. I even forgot what you just said. I've even
It's fine.
forgotten what you asked me. I've just, you get me, bro. Man's
It's
just,
fine.
yeah,
Take a
yeah.
pause for the call's got a welcome making his debut on the channel.
Bro,
What
come
time
on,
to
man.
actually make his debut as well on his own channel doing bits. See him on Cafe Lewis G. You seen him with the catch up as well. My like Jay is in the building. What are you telling me, Jay? You good? What are you saying, Jay?
Man, like Jay, and now trust me, bro. Little, you get me? Literally, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I told you lot, yeah. You see why these lights are green, bro?
Go on.
Hashtag Saudi Hotspur, blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
man,
me?
it's a
Saudi
joke, man.
Hotspur
Man,
outside.
I think it's a joke. And the real ballers are outside. We say, darling, you're right. Yeah, you know, the man that pulled up now, but listen, obviously it's an honor to be on this channel, genuinely. So it's an honor to be on this channel, man.
On,
I
man.
appreciate you having me on.
Of
Bro,
course,
it's
man.
nice to meet you as well. Hey,
Come on, my
I was
bro, man.
listening
Yeah, M. De Niro,
backstage.
J M. De Niro. We might have
Come
met
on,
now.
bro, man.
Vibes,
Big up, man.
broski's vibes, fam. And
Come on, man.
I just wanted to start off by saying, yeah, that
Good.
the hate for Spurs is so real. Do you know what I'm
Fact.
saying? Man will come and say, oh, the club ain't for sale. The club ain't for sale. Well, guys, hold on a minute. Levy's gone yesterday. He's been gone for 24 hours. The club don't get put up for sale within 24 hours. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's cold. you know what I mean? I did say, yeah, I said, bro, you see when Son missed that one-on-one against Man City,
Yeah.
that was the biggest sliding doors moment in Premier League history, bro. You don't know what that set us up for. Because deep it, if Son didn't miss that, Arsenal win the league, Spurs don't get Europa League, we probably get knocked out the Champions League, you know what I'm saying? Ange doesn't get sacked, Levy doesn't walk. Like, hey, when Richarlison said, remember when Vinny didn't win the Ballon d'Or and Richarlison said, hey, if Vinny don't win, some shit's gonna go down. Let me tell you lot something. Some shit's gone down at White Hart Lane. You know what I mean, man? You get me? and again, yeah. What you're gonna see is, well, Enoch still own your football club. Well, that's why we brought in an investment banker to replace Daniel Levy to help with the sale of the club. That's for those of you who don't know who Peter Charrington is.
Talk about.
He's an investment banker. He is an investment banker who helps the sales of companies or businesses and of football clubs. So guess what? There's no way Daniel Levy doesn't own, and for the people that say Levy doesn't own Spurs, Levy owns 33% of Tottenham Hotspur. Let's have it right. You're not going to come and try and tell Spurs fans about how the club works. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I know what I'm talking about. Then they're trying to tell me, we got Vinay in. Well, guess what? Vinay's got a Europa League winners medal, mate. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, yo. Yeah,
Vinay's the reason Kudus is here. Vinay's the reason that Xavi Simons is here. Vinay's the reason we got Mawani, Paulinho. So until I see the club doing things that I have a problem with, and I'm sure De Niro will agree with me here, bro. Of course, bro, I'm gonna be gassed and I'm gonna be gloating, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Daniel Levy doesn't just walk from his position if there's not something happening at the football club. Do you know what I'm saying? Like half of the back room, and I'm hearing that the Lewis family and that his kids, what's his name? Joe Lewis's kids and that man like Vivian, you get me, his daughter and that man like Vivian. I'm hearing, look, they're also involved in this sale of the club, which is why they basically said to Levy, look, step down, bro, because hey, new hierarchy comes in, you're gonna get the boot in it. So it's almost like jump ship before the ship sinks, bro. But
you better jump before you're pushed, right?
I feel like people don't really like that idea, that they can't laugh at Tottenham anymore. Tottenham are no longer the team that everyone can sit there and laugh at. You can't tell us we don't win silverware, because I'll tell you the last time I won one was 4 months ago, yeah? You get me? You can't tell me that. So I feel like Flawless, bro, as a Tottenham fan, there's nothing for me to be upset about. There's nothing. We had and now Levy's left, our window's 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 transfer window. It's the best window
10 out of 10, bro. Trust me.
Man got 5 baller, man like Xavi Blood Clark Simmons. You get me? Xavi what? Xavi Clark Simmons.
What are you saying, De Niro, in regards to, obviously, I know you agree with Jay about the window being absolute 10-10 because Levy's gone, but the Xavi Simmons signing as well, what was your thoughts when you signed him as well?
My thoughts.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Hey, listen, I just wanna thank Chelsea. This is no pun intended, because I know how Prime and them man getting it.
Yeah. Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on. I think you just broke up. All we heard you say was, we know our Prime and them.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to thank Chelsea, bro. You understand? I want to thank Chelsea for letting us have Simmons. You actually let us. Look, better people say we hijacked. That's fine. But look, you lot let us. You wanted to go for Garnacho, and I thank you for that. And in future, if you lot can continue to do that for us, if that happens again, I'm gonna be so grateful for that.
You got someone by the name of Tell here at the club, De Niro, that they want to pay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right still, but please,
we can facilitate a deal, bro.
You get it? Like, we can facilitate more if you lot want to do that. So I just don't let this be a one-time thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't let it be a one-time thing, Chelsea, please. Like, let it continue, innit? Let it continue. But like I say, Simmons, you get me? Xavi Simmons, big up Xavi Simmons, you understand? Obviously, I hope he hits the ground running. But yeah, man. And them pussies down the road as well, blood. You, man. You little red,
what's
whatever.
So mad, Hey, De Niro, do you want to know something that is actually hilarious, bro? The
Go
only
on.
people that seem to like have a problem or they're trying to like minimize Daniel Levy leaving, yeah. The only people doing that, bro, are the teams that don't win nothing. Have you noticed? Arsenal fans
Yeah,
are
bro.
all over this Daniel Levy stuff.
It's
Oh,
it's it's a
we've got
disgrace.
Eli, ha 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 ha. Oh, Daniel Levy still owns the club, guys.
Hey,
Guys,
man.
mate. Go
It's a
outside,
disgrace.
touch some grass, and realize that the Spurs boys are cleaning up, bro. Yeah, this is a
Cleaning
new
up, bro.
Tottenham. It's a new era. And De
Hey,
Niro,
it's
bro, you should
dark.
be excited, my dog, bro. We deserve this, bro.
I
Do we not
deserve it
deserve
still.
this?
I deserve it still.
We
I
deserve this, bro. Look at what we've been. We watched our team lose 22 games last season. No one
brother.
deserves this more than us, bro.
Jay, I watched my team win a cup that got discarded. You understand? Man, seeing my team win a cup that got discarded, bro. Now, man's outside. All of you lot, man's outside. You lot cannot chat to us right now. I don't care what you lot want to tell me. You can talk to me about trophies, all of this. Bro, we're gonna be out here. Give me, I keep telling you, I'm gonna keep screaming it every time I come on a channel. Any channel it is, whether that be whoever channel I ever end up on in this life, bro, I'm gonna keep screaming it until this happens. Bring me any sheik, any Al Shabab, any brother like that, bro. I'm outside, bro. We're willing to accept this, bro. Bring that influx of money, bro.
What?
You
Man, I took
understand?
115 charges. No,
But,
no, no. Bring me
bro,
200. Bring
bring
me
me
200
200,
charges.
you know, like that. In fact, man, that 300. 300.
Word.
You
You know what I'm
understand?
saying? Throw the
300.
whole book at me, bro. Throw the
You get
whole
me?
law system at me,
Naturally,
bro.
naturally, naturally,
Throw
naturally.
the
You get me?
justice system at me. I don't care.
This is it, bro. So throw everything at us. Listen, don't see you can talk about middle finger this and middle finger that and Arsenal this and Victor Gokres that. My brother, I don't care today, bro. You understand? I don't care. None of you man can chat to me. You can't do nothing to me. This guy has just left my cup. You've never seen me speak like this. You understand? No one's
Facts.
seen me speak like
Facts.
this. But I'm outside now. You understand? I'm really outside. You see, I just met Jay today, bro. You understand? But we're really with the chem that we're about to hit all of you man with.
Hey, they're not
It's about
ready,
to get
bro.
dark.
It's gonna get
Dark.
dark. It's spooky, brother. It's
Spooky,
spooky.
my bro.
And bro, you wanna know what's so amazing and flawless? I don't know if you get this in with your club and that with rivals and whatnot, but they really discard everything. This is why Spurs fans like.
Mm.
I feel like everyone calls us irrelevant, but they don't treat us like we're irrelevant. If we're so irrelevant,
You know what's crazy, Jay? Before you carry on, I've said that one of the biggest thing I learned from content creating and knowing more Spurs fans, knowing more just London fans, is how despised you lot are. Like, I didn't realize how hated Spurs were.
Yeah.
Like, you lot, even the thought of you lot doing anything pisses off everybody, and it's hilarious. That's why I use it, like, just to piss people off. Man would just randomly
they
go, yeah,
hate
hashtag
us,
boys
bro.
for no reason.
And they call us shameless. We celebrate a win, they tell us we're shameless. We're not allowed to celebrate a win. We win a trophy, all of a sudden now the trophy don't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? We signed Xavi Simons. Oh, but he wasn't your first choice anyways. But you wanted Eze. But what happened to Morgan Gibbs White? Well, it don't matter what happened to them. Morgan Gibbs White is currently dying at Nottingham Forest, bro. Yeah, and Eze come off the bench and done nothing against United, bro. So what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here, bro? What are we actually doing here? You get me? Bro, there's United fans that think we're enemies. And I'm thinking, brother, is that how far you've fallen? If anything, the fact that you guys are rattling me, it used to be, oh, don't worry, lads, it's only Spurs. And now I've got United fans in my chat talking about you guys aren't going to win anything. It don't matter if Levy sold the club anyways. And I'm like, bro, don't deflect. I know the sale of your club didn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You big up Touchline as well. Big up
Big
my
up
boy
Touchline Facts for the raid. Everyone who
Every
joined
time,
over from the raid, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Jay's channel as well. The link's in the title, people.
Come on,
Click
people,
the link
you know
in the
what I'm saying?
title, open up a new tab, subscribe to his channel, Hotspur Cave. Go on, Jay, carry on.
No, of course, bro. Listen, I appreciate that as well, man. It's one of them ones. And again, De Niro will understand this too well, bro. If we're so irrelevant, don't talk about us. If we're such an irrelevant club, us getting hijacked shouldn't be funny. It shouldn't be hilarious because, bro, we're irrelevant. No one cares about Tottenham. It's only Spurs. But the reality is, we're not only Spurs anymore. This whole they're only Spurs has changed, bro. Yeah, it's
Bomber
changed now.
clat.
Yeah, now we're the team that people have to. You will fear us, and don't look at the Bournemouth loss and say, "Oh, look, they're back to normal. They're back to normal." No, no, no. Normal Spurs would have lost that game 5-0, blood. You get
You
me?
get it.
Normal Spurs would have gone 3-0 down in 20 minutes, bro. You get me?
You
That's
get it.
what normal Spurs do. Yeah, we played poorly and we didn't get the result that we liked. And do you know what? When I tried to give Bournemouth praise, people were telling me Bournemouth are shit. Sorry, let's not lie. This is the same Bournemouth that beat Arsenal home and away last season, right? This is the same Bournemouth that beat. This is the same Bournemouth that went to Old Trafford and pumped you, man. This is
Yeah,
the
they did.
same Bournemouth, by the way, that had Pep Guardiola doing up this, bro. This is the same Bournemouth. So why is it now when we lose to Bournemouth, all of a sudden Bournemouth are a shit team? Do you see where I'm going with this, bro?
Yeah,
And I kind of had to get all of this off my chest, bro, because
fine.
everyone told us that the reason why Spurs can't be successful is because we've got Daniel Levy here. Well, he's gone now. So what's your excuse this time? What excuses are you going to use this time? And this is for Spurs fans as well. Daniel Levy's gone. We ain't got no one to blame no more, bro. Which means everything now is on the players and the manager.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Everything is on the players and the manager, bro. And I'm going to hold these players and these managers accountable because my standards will remain the same. Top 6 and a trophy. They will remain the same, bro. Do you get me? But
That's fair.
I get, and big up Twisted Fate as well. That's my boy. Big up Twisted
Shout
in
out
the
to
chat
Twisted.
as well, bro. He
Big
makes
up
a
to
great
Twisted.
point. Bournemouth have sold a lot of players, bro.
They have.
Bournemouth have sold a lot of players, bro. But if there's one thing I can say is that they have a manager who is very good at adapting, who is very good at coaching. He's a very good coach. He's a better coach than a manager. I'd even go as far as to say they've got a head coach, not a manager, right?
Yeah,
Which is
because
the same thing with us.
I think it's both because he's figured out like because to lose 4 of your back 5 and then to play and it's like we don't know the difference or we don't notice the difference early doors tells you all you need to know. They even gave they lost to Liverpool, but they gave
Do you know
Liverpool
what?
a
They
game.
gave Liverpool a run
They
for
gave
their money.
put it this
But do
way,
you know what it is?
you lot like this one. You like this one, M De Niro. They gave Liverpool more a game than Arsenal did.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Oh yeah, Gara. This bro, that's normal though. That's not nothing new. That's not nothing new. That's normal, bro. Listen, like I say to guys, listen. I'm gonna put 2 things out there. First of all, everybody talks about Bournemouth and they beat man 1-0. Yeah, we should. I don't want to lose 1-0 to Bournemouth, of course not. But the reality of the situation is, you lot say Spurs is not worth nothing, but then you're dissing man when man lose to Bournemouth. But you lot say that we're on the same level as these type of teams, no? Yeah, so that's the first thing. The second thing is now, brother,
You were
all you
telling us
man,
worry about Fulham and them,
do you
man. That's
get
what
it?
they said to
This is
us.
this is it. This is what you lot are saying. So this is now, hear this, yeah. This is the second one, yeah. Hear this, Jay and Flawless. This is the second one, yeah. Every single you that chats about Spurs losing to Bournemouth, don't lose to me. Don't lose to me this season. I promise you. All you Arsenal fans that are chatting crap, don't lose because I'm telling you right now, I've said it with my chest at the beginning of the season, bro. Arsenal, yeah, you lot, if we buck you and you get gunned down, and I promise you, yeah, if we gun you down once, it's long. But if I gun you down twice, you're gonna die, bro. That's the reality of the situation. You're gonna die on that hill. Don't let me do it twice. You understand? All you people that love chatting Spurs this, Spurs that, but then Spurs are not good. Oh, it's just Spurs. Oh, it's just this. Bro, you lot are shook now. That's why you're worried, because when you saw that headline, I know guys were saying, oh no, Spurs might actually get a good owner. Spurs might get this. So look, like I said, before you talk, you get, because you see me, bro, I don't talk unless I feel like it's the right time. So every time I've spoken, no one can chat to me. I don't care what anybody says. Go check the receipts, bro. Anytime I've spoken, it's always the right time. So if I'm acting like this already, you know it's the flipping right time. So
Whoa,
like I
brother.
say, you get me. So like I say, yeah. Don't worry about this season. I don't even mind what even happens. Obviously, I want to win a trophy, a little domestic thing. That's my aim. You understand? And then finish in the top 6, just like Jay. But if it doesn't happen, it
Not the
doesn't
end of the world.
happen. You understand? Because I see the bigger picture. You understand? It was like when United fought, but the difference is I don't think we're gonna go and get no Ineos. You understand? Our team's gonna be different. But like when United, yeah, you lot said, okay, the Glazers, you man are gone and all of this and whatever, yeah. But you ended up getting them, man. We're not gonna be on that. I'm showing you, bro. There's no more Alan Sugars out here, my bro. There's no more Daniel Levy's out here, my bro. I'm telling you, bro. Because people just don't understand.
I
You
said
don't
Alan Sugars,
understand.
man.
We're not on them, man, no more, bro. You get me? You see, I seen this one video. It goes around. The youth's from Edmonton. His name's called Terminator. He says, we're around. You
Shout out to me.
understand? That you get me?
Hey,
You get
bro,
me?
let's
We're
get
around.
back to the drillings tonight.
You understand?
Boy,
We're
Back
MC,
to
man.
around.
the drillings
You
tonight.
get me, bro. You see, Levy and them, man, they're not around no more. They're not around no more, you, but you understand? So
And just
just
to add to what you said, De Niro, yeah, just quickly as well,
go
bro.
on, man.
This is what is so beautiful about being a Spurs fan. Is the being written off. Like let's have it right. Spurs were the favourites to win that Europa League last season. From the beginning of the season, we were the favourites, bookies' favourites. We were
You
still
know
being
what
written
happened.
off. So when we get to that final, when we beat United, it's almost it's very liberating, bro. It's very liberating, bro. It
Come
feels
on, man.
like Emancipation Day. You know what I'm saying? I feel free, bro. You get me? Freedom and them things, G. Real talk. And
Come on, bro.
look, the reason why I'm obviously you got Touchline will come in here and say, oh, Saudi can't buy you because the whole country of Saudi own Newcastle. Well, that's wrong, first of all.
I think it's, and to cut you off there, Jay, I think it's the reports is saying Qatar. That's what it is.
Qatar.
We were
That
even
is,
linked with it because Qatar was linked to us, of course. So they're saying Qatar is now could be.
and
could
what I
take over,
think
you
is
know.
that we'll get a Saudi investment because guess what? The boxing events that happen at our stadium, yeah, they're sponsored by
Yeah.
Saudi.
Yeah, get me.
Aramco. You get me?
Yeah.
Aramco, which by the way is the largest oil company in Saudi Arabia, worth $23 billion. No, pounds.
Just can you just say that one more time, please, brother?
So
Just
let me run that back. So
yeah. Yeah,
our
just say that one more time.
stadium, yeah, for those of you that don't know, you laugh at us for these events that we have at our stadium, yeah? Well, let me tell you something. The largest oil company in Saudi Arabia run the boxing events at our stadium. Furthermore, I was at the stadium today. For those of you that don't know, Jay does a little bit of part-time work there. There was
Let's
a
go.
concert going on. I was speaking to people in the state. There's a boxing match in November, in the middle of November. I believe that's when everything's gonna. Yeah, November's when we're gonna start seeing the change and that, bro. And
You get me?
this has been a long time coming. This has genuinely been a long time coming, bro. And look, I want to say thank you to Daniel Levy, bro, for just walking away. Thank
You're a
you,
good
bro,
guy, man.
seriously, because it takes a big man to know when to walk away, bro. We've all been there. We've been with a shorty, bro. We love shorty. We love her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, she's fine. But sometimes you just have to know when to walk away, bro.
Walk away, man.
You gotta cut the limb before the poison spreads, bro.
Yeah,
and
you do.
and listen, obviously Vinay is in charge now. I'm happy that Levy's done this after the window because the window's shut. So, hey, there's literally between now and January, there isn't a damn thing Vinay can do to piss any of us off, bro. Unless he recalls someone from loan, yeah, there's nothing he can do. There's literally nothing he can do. So for anyone out there that thinks we're gonna be upset or thinks we're gonna say, oh, Vinay's here now, so bro, we're gonna be like this until January. You best hope that we get spanked out of that Champions League early, bro. You best hope.
You know what? You not got a good set of fixtures still. I can't
The
lie.
next thing, if you look at our draw, flawless, the most difficult team in that draw is PSG away.
You lot got a good. Let me actually, before I do pull up your fixtures, hey, everyone in the chat, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Over 60 of you lot in the building. We're only at 29 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes. Like check 1 2 1 2.
29.
Like, 2, 2.
You
Yeah,
lot
man. Let's fix the likes.
up.
Fix up, man.
Up.
Run up the likes. Hit the
Moving
subscribe.
like Daniel Levy and that, bare stingy and that, bro. Get me? Fix up, man.
Fix up. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Jay's channel, Hotspur Cave. The link is in the title as well. Big up to Vader. Says large up, flawless in the Spurs crew. I got no beef with you. I hate games versus you. I do have beef with Levy. Yeah, everybody got you.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, flawless. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it.
Yes, Vader. You know what I'm saying? It's because you man always beat him up. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You man
Yeah,
always
Vader's on chance. He tried to troll me on A-listers, bro. I just made my debut. He tried to troll me, broski. Listen, don't watch that, bro. Man's got corn for you, my bro, this season.
That's Vader. You gotta be Vader's a crafty one, man. man. They'll try to troll you on the slide, you know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
You gotta
Don't
be
worry, but
just try.
I've got bands, bro. You understand? I got bands, my bro. Trust me, we're live this season, bro. Trust me. The
They try
trolling,
to
I'm due to be on this season, bro. People are not gonna. People already don't even like me, so you're not even gonna like me. Even certain Spurs fans don't
Big up,
like me.
man.
That's how dark it is, bro. So let's not get this twisted, bro. You understand? This season is gonna be a dark season, bro, because there's nothing no one can do that's gonna affect me, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, bro. You see me? There's nothing because bro. Like I see the bigger picture. It's not about the small picture. It's the bigger picture, my bro. You understand? It's like you see when there's a big girl and then certain man go with a girl. They see the face card. They say, you know what? I'm gonna work with this girl. You know. Then
You
she
get me?
loses weight.
I can see the
You get me?
potential.
You get
I
me,
can see
bro?
the. I can
This is it,
turn this
bro.
into a franchise player,
Fine,
bro.
yeah, get me, bro. This is it, bro. And then now she's all looking all nice and that. Listen, nothing against the big girl and that, but boom. Like I say, you gotta see the potential in them. Certain man were
Bro,
dissing the
you know
girl
why?
back in
You
school.
know why? This ain't De Niro, bro. I must get your number by the end of this stream, bro. I must
Come
get
on,
your
bro.
number.
Handle, bro.
Just
Handle,
talking
bro.
facts. The bigger picture, bro.
these
So
man,
who's
these man have just met and in tandem like this. I love
yeah,
it. Go on,
like
carry
that,
on,
bro.
man.
Come
Because
on, bro. Easy.
great minds think alike, bro. And
Think a
we
lot,
don't
bro.
have this victim mindset that Spurs fans have, where it's like, oh, poor us, bro. Poor
Nothing like
us.
these Arsenal man as well.
No, bro. Us man are confident. We got our chest high because, yo, let me tell you something. We love our club, bro, and there's no one can put me down about my football club. Yeah, if any
Right.
and listen, when we lose, I show my face. When we win, I show my face. I don't run, bro. That's the thing. I'm
Yeah,
confident. Thomas Frank
Outside.
has come in. We've got a manager who is, by the way, this manager has been suited for Spurs for so long, bro. Yeah, and I'm so happy that, bro. Again, that's another reason our transfer window is so good. The manager, bro. The appointment of Thomas Frank. You get me? We've got a great manager. We've got a good spine in terms of the standard squad that we have now. There's a
agreed.
few little bits to add to it, yeah. But people are gonna fear us, bro. People are
Oh,
gonna fear
right.
us one way or another. Whether we
Sure.
get the Saudis or whether we get some
You know
Americans.
what's crazy, Jay? People are shook at you lot because I was just shout out Troops when we was on Back Again and we was talking about
Big
it, and
up
he was
troops,
talking
man.
about if you lot can go check this out. This is obviously from earlier today, and Troops was like, "Oh, if Spurs do get taken over by Qataris, they're a problem." And he's like,
You
"We
should
have
be
a problem."
shook.
And I was
Because
like,
You
and you
should
know
be
"We."
what? You
shook.
know
I was
what?
like,
We
"That's
have to
you." I
people
said,
know,
"There's
yeah,
no
You should be
we." I
shook.
said, "That's a you problem,
these
man."
Qataris are not coming into a club, yeah, where they have to pump 500 million in to rebuild the stadium and
True that.
to,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
that. They're coming into a club that's in positive, that is already that is sitting on profit, bro. We're sitting on money. I'll give you an example. We had a Bollywood singer performing at the Spurs Stadium today, and the stadium was sold out. A
Yeah, you look print
Bollywood
money,
singer.
man.
Name
Look,
another
print money.
football club on the planet that can sell their stadium out for Bollywood tickets. Bollywood, fam.
Bro, this is it. Shout out. Listen, normally, yeah. What Jay is saying right now, yeah. Normally, this would get me irate. Man, them know my thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
understand about
Right.
the stadium, but
Yeah.
brother, Levy, you know what? I didn't see the bigger picture. I didn't see the bigger
You
picture,
didn't
bro.
see it. You didn't see
F1. Shout out to the F1. You understand? Underneath the stadium. You understand? Shout out to Beyonce. You understand? You get me? Shout out to all Levy, what you have done. You know what? I didn't see what was going on. I really didn't see it. I see it now. I see what's going on now. You understand? We're different. You made us. You said, you know what? I can't leave these man on a broke thing. I gotta leave these man with a fortress, and that's what you did, brother. I'm happy, bro. You know what? If I see you in the street, I'm not gonna bang you in your face no more. You understand? You understand? Man's really gonna spud you, my bro. You understand? Because you get me, man, are really about that. But you know what I'm saying? Good guy now. See
Yeah,
you, yeah. It's all love.
good.
You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Look, like I say, guys. Look, back to the football though. Look,
Go.
like I say. I've already told you what I'm on with the manager. 5 wins. That's the first thing. Five
You did say
wins.
that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
still stick to my 5 wins. Yeah. If he gets
Is it
five
5 from 10,
wins,
right? Was it 5 from 10?
5 from 10, and we're already on what, 2? So he
Yeah, we're
should be
2
able
now.
to.
Yeah.
You understand? He should be
You'll
able
beat
to
West Ham
maneuver.
as well. You'll beat West
Yeah,
Ham
yeah,
in the
yeah,
next
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe we should. You know,
You'll
it's
do it, man.
still don't get twisted. Just let me just come back to earth. just because Levy left, don't get twisted. Man, I still Tottenham, innit? We need to still break the little Tottenham curse or whatever that thing is.
I think you got enough to get past them with the manager and the players you have.
Yeah, we should. But
Yeah.
you get me, man. I have to say it again, man. Still Tottenham, so man, just have to.
Yes.
You get me. But like I say, bro, look with what's going on right now, it's all looking on the high. You understand? And I think it's just gonna be one of them ones where people should really be shook, bro. We're not Newcastle, my bro. You understand? We're not Newcastle. Newcastle got influx of peas. You get me? Eddie Howe doing well, but we're not them. You understand? We're not them. We will be different, bro. You understand? We will be different because you lot, and I want to say thank you. In fact, this before, because you lot are thinking I'm waffling, I'm getting to a point here. I want to say thank you to all of you rival fans. Do you know why I want to say thank you to you? Because we're not like Newcastle. So all of that stuff of, oh, man are going for 5, 6 strikers and not getting one until the last minute. You man have put us on such a pedestal that players would want to come to Spurs because of how big you lot big us up to be. If you lot kept us like a Newcastle, we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have this kind of pool. You understand? We're not like Newcastle, bro. You understand? We still got Simmons. Yeah, you could say if Chelsea bid, they would have got him. That's all good, but they didn't. They didn't. So, like, what are we doing here, bro? The guy could have gone. The guy had pool with other clubs outside of the Premier League, my bro. So don't come to me and start chat. But we've beaten Bayern Munich. Man can't chat to me, my bro. I don't care, bro, what you say. You understand? So now, what I want you lot to understand is keep doing what you're doing. All you rival fans, Chelsea. I don't really have too much beef with Chelsea, but it's just because you're in London. But Chelsea fans, you understand that some of
Chelsea,
you,
you know that fuck
yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah, no, there's some Chelsea fans that be on chattings, you understand?
Yeah, they
But
talk
you
too
know
much,
me,
man.
I'm a real one. I'm a real one when it comes to trophies and that. Man can't really be in the conversation with them, man. But what I can do is for your chattings, continue to do the chattings because it's helping me. You understand? Arsenal fans, you already know where it is. You get me. You man are where you're not on that end. You understand? You man can stay with Arteta. You can't chat to me when that guy's at your club. I hope he stays there for another 10 years. You understand? I hope that guy never leaves. You understand? All of you man say, oh, what's his name? Bert or whatever, Barata or whatever the flip his name is. You're getting bare gassed. You understand? You continue to do what you're doing. Continue to hate on, man. Continue to say, oh, I don't want Spurs to win. Bro, keep doing it. I'm happy to be your rival because you're giving attraction to my club, Ruben, by the attention that you give us. So I don't mind, bro. You understand? And like I say, last but not least, you understand? Last but not least, Nottingham Forest, bro. You man thought I forgot about you. Nottingham Forest fans. You man thought I forgot about. I haven't forgotten, bro. Yeah. You man need to understand. You can't chat to me. You're never gonna get nothing what we got. Your manager's putting knives to guys, forcing guys to sign contracts, bro. Your chairman is putting knives to guys to force them. He's kidnapping families, bro. You understand? My chairman that's coming in ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. So please just concentrate. You lot are not gonna like me, bro. I promise you. The longer I mean, you man are gonna want me to not even be on this podcasting thing within the next 1 year or 2 years, bro. Because it's gonna get dark for every person. Any person that chats to me or tries to give me verbal, it is long. I promise you. Come in my DMs, we can go band for band, bro, on this verbal thing, bro. I'll show you what verbal is. I haven't even hit my peak. I've always kept it reserved. Even when I've said I'm gonna do this, this is the real me, bro. This is the real me. You're me in the real. All the years I've come on here and I've said, yeah, I'm gonna show you though, and I haven't showed you. This one is real. Don't test me. I promise you. Just forget. Just don't. Please. I beg you. For your own sake, for your own peace of mind. Please. Don't you man are even lucky I don't have my camera on right now, bro. I promise you, next week, straight trim. Birthday week. Daniel Levy, you're a 30 guy. A week before my birthday, you did this? I can't believe it, bro. Let me find a bad one for next week as well, bro. Don't piss me, bro. Yeah, no, man.
Hey, the Daryl and Ted Jess, what are you telling me, fam? You good?
Hold on. Hold on. Give me like, all right, one
All
second.
good, man. Do your thing, man. All good. Hey, you lot get your questions in, man. Run up the like, hit the subscribe button as well. To Pals says, for all this while, you know, what can I say, man? I knew it would work. I didn't know Jay and them Daryl would work that well, but I knew it would definitely work, man. What can I say? I got some skill. And, they right to be gassed. Like, Spurs could be, don't get misunderstood, people. If Spurs get taken over by rich owners, that's a problem. That's all I'm going to say. Especially for the red and white dons in North London. It's a
Yeah,
problem.
what you saying, man?
Yes, Jez. What are you saying, man? Thoughts on him? De Niro's been gashed. Jay will be back shortly. Your thoughts on Levy leaving, whether he resigned, whether he was sacked, whatever the case may be. Your thoughts on it?
No, I actually digged into it, what even happened.
Okay, floor's yours.
Stuff like that. He got removed pretty much. Basically, he got sacked, innit? So it's not a thing. It's not a thing of where he came out of his own accord of like, um, he wanted to leave after like, because why would you leave? Like, I think up until like, what day was it? Thursday?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
yesterday.
Thursday, I think.
It was yesterday. So it's
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, up until yesterday, he was the highest paid chairman in the league. So why would you randomly leave the football club? You're just out of nowhere, innit? And
Mm,
from what I've been reading and stuff like that, this been actually coming pretty much since March,
mm.
where they had like meetings in January, and then for March on, they were making already changes in the football club, and
Oh
uh,
shit! Really?
yeah, it's been like people been hired like that. Peter Shank, or whatever his name is, or whatever his name is, the guy who's taking over the non-executive chairman role now. Um, he got hired in March, I think, or April, I don't know. When I came in as a CEO, which we didn't have a CEO beforehand. Levy's right hand man actually was sacked like a month plus ago, and after Levy, he's like the guy who was at after Levy, he was like the guy I think who was here the longest, or kind of like as powerful as him. It's just that Levy's just the guys all in front of it, innit? So he was
Yeah.
already sucked in. So like, but because we as fans, we don't really care about this type of shit, and like as long as Levy is gone, all we all celebrate, innit?
Facts.
You could have already dotted all these things together. So this has been pretty much common, innit? So it's like what's been put in the media first is that he stepped down, but in reality now he got sacked from the football from the job, and one of the big reasons is the lack of success on the pitch.
Jeez.
That's one of the big reasons why. That's one of the big reasons why he actually got put away from the role.
Mm.
Um, yeah, like and people in the family from like obviously for a lot of people, a lot of people didn't know that Levy was actually our only a minority owner. People didn't
Yeah.
actually know. A lot of people
33%, right?
29.88,
Yeah. Okay.
something like that. Yeah, and a lot of people always used to think that now Levy is the main owner and shit. Now that's why there's no change of ownership or shareholders because he's just a minority owner. It's just like I said, he still has the shares in the football club. It's just that he has literally no saying in anything no more.
Okay.
Nothing.
First.
And obviously, no, I think the non-executive people saying that Bernard is the guy who's gonna run the day-to-day news, but there's also some people saying that the non-executive chairman is taking over, but it's kind of like between both them two. You know what? It's funny, bro. It's like everybody knows my thoughts about Levy and how I felt like everything off the pitch is doing well, but everything on the pitch is like horrific, innit?
Yeah.
And I used to always think like, yo, the day when Levy leaves, yo, I'm probably gonna be like the happiest guy ever. But I was like, yo, when I saw the news, I was like, I was happy, but I wasn't happy as I thought I would be. You know what it's like, because it was something that I never expected to happen. It just came, and it's like you have no one from the club here reporting it. You had no ITKs or anybody. I have sources that Levy could leave the job, bro. Nobody knew in it. So when it came out of nowhere, it's kind of like it was more of a shock in it. It was more of a shock feeling. Like shit, the guy's actually gone.
Yep. He
And
disappeared, man. He's gone.
and like 24 hours later, and like I'm not feeling as happy as I thought I was gonna be. You know,
We got Stockholm syndrome.
that, and also I literally tweeted yesterday. Tweets actually make numbers on it as well. It's like, yo, it's kind of like he was my up, but he was my favorite up. So now that my favorite up is gone, it's kind of like it's like an empty feeling in it. Like, yo, I hated him.
Kind of like the Batman needing Joker to hate. This guy.
This is what I'm saying. I need something like, yo, who do I play now if the club is failing? No,
that's what both De Niro and Jay was saying, that now he's gone. It's like that the reasoning and the excuses for failing have now disappeared. What's your thoughts on you lot potentially getting taken over by Qatari owners or just rich owners, for example?
I'll be honest, I don't I think do I think we need takeover? Yes, because you still have Joe Lewis and Enoch and all them people, and yes, they're saying stuff like they want to put success or more with like keywords where say winning more on the pitch and try to be successful. No, how true they want to be about that, I can't tell you right now, because I need to see it with my own eyes before I even can believe any of those words in it.
That's fair.
But if they're true to their words and trying to say, yo, they're trying to now go away from what we was and trying to move this club into actually being more competitive, actually being able to go and win league titles and trying to win for the major, trying to compete for the major honors, I think the money is there. We're literally getting investment from outside as well. So I think money is there. It's just the way the club used to be operated under Levy and the regulations and the restrictions and everything. So it's like, do I think we need necessarily a takeover? No. But if we do get taken over, first and foremost, I don't think nobody's going to buy us. I think the club is valued at 4 billion. Nobody's going to buy Tottenham at 4 billion. Nobody. Like,
Let's say
so
hypothetically someone does, what would you be your thoughts?
I would be shocked.
Let's say a Qatari only came, because I think Levy leaving surprised you. So
That's a person.
Are you done?
Now that surprised me because I think Chelsea went for less than 4 billion. So it's like somebody willing to buy. Of course, you can talk about the hotels, the stadium, everything. The training ground already been built. So
the bigger, talk about the bigger picture.
Yeah, no, it's like everything's already built. So this is the reasons why they have a right to kind of sit here and say like, yo, they can put on 4 billion. But honestly, if it would happen, I would be shocked, to be honest, because like there's no way the Tottenham is getting sold for 4 billion. But if it does happen, for example, in a scenario where somebody goes and buys the club for 4 billion, now it's again, I mean, we see it. You can still have, like, just because you have a lot of money and you have an ambitious mindset doesn't mean that you can go and be right. Like a lot of things that I see Tottenham fans speak about when it comes to Tottenham, now that Levy is gone, is yo, we have to go and spend money. But I'm like, the best club in the world are not just run well because they spend money big. They spend big money, but it's also because they do everything well on an elite level. You know, it's like, who are the people who actually are pointing to the roles and where they are, like the directors of football, CEOs, medical staffs, all that type of stuff. How you sell players, because one thing a lot of our fans say, we need to buy it. We want to go and spend more and put players on better wages and that. So the keyword, players worthy of better wages, because I think there's always something that people misunderstand. I'm saying, like, if you're gonna go and chase a player worthy of more wages, then I get it. But most of all players that we have on the football club, I think they're on the right wages, in my opinion, most of them. But back to anyways what I was saying. It's about selling players as well. Like a big habit of Tottenham is that, yo, we buy a player for big money, say we want them to sell for big money, don't know how to sell a player for big money, and then the player's here for 3-4 years and he has like 1 year left, and then we have to terminate the contract or because nobody wants them. So it's like there's academy, for example, trying to build a better academy with a better reputation where you can actually make money from the academy. Our best talents go for peanuts and then they go elsewhere, perform actually decently, and they get better moves elsewhere. And they get those football clubs benefit more than what we did from our own talents. So it's like, for me, it's like there's so much more to just go and get the players, go and splash money on that player and the wages and shit like that. Like, yeah, of course, this is what I want too, but if we get taken over by Qatar, bro, it's not just for me about trying to get the best players, it's also trying to be an elite football club. But like I said, it's like it's too hard for me to even imagine because I don't see anybody trying to buy us for like 4 billion. But the one thing I did say is that there's a good chance that, and I'm not saying anytime soon, but let's say like in 2 years time, I wouldn't be surprised if you heard news about of people trying to buy the club from a minority standpoint, because that woman that helped came in to buy Newcastle, you know, she was hiring with Levy a lot. Like she's been kind of like in the summer there was rumors about how we had Qatari investment, not taken over, but investment coming in. That's why we was able to even spend that much money in the summer. Apparently, Mark Law reported about how I think it's actually Enoch's family who's going to inject 100 million to the January window already.
Jeez.
So yeah, Matt Lowe reported that earlier today. Like, and so it's like, so there's hella investment coming in, but the fact that she was so close to Levy, I feel like there was already like conversation about how in the future there may be plans to go and buy, if you're not going to buy the full club, minority shares, and then kind of do what Ratcliffe and Deman do, where they're saying that they want to buy the club over the years. But the difference is, she got the cash, bro. She and her people got the money, unlike Ratcliffe, where people call him a broke billionaire. So that's a big difference. So now it's like, I'm just glad. The biggest thing for me is I'm just glad Levy is gone, because now, because every failure comes back to Levy, you know? Like everybody's excuse is, yo, Levy this, Levy that. And don't be twisted, I think he had a lot of influence in terms of how and why we operate the way we did. But no, I want to see what the people say. Like, they're saying they want to have on-field success and all that nonsense. Yeah, let me let me see what we're gonna do in January. Let me see when players and managers and staff members are failing at the job. How quick are you to go and change them? Like, I want to see people. I want to see. You say you want to bring success to the pitch, but then you need elite level people on the board and on the boardroom and in the staff room. You need elite players on the pitch if you want to compete for the bigger trophies. Like, in my opinion, we ain't got no world class player on the. We have good players there, but there's no world class player on Tottenham. There isn't. So now it's like I said, I don't know. I used to be always more happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
But I'm not really as happy as I thought I was going to be. Maybe because there's always this thing of like, just because Levy is gone, doesn't make me believe Tottenham will be a better situation. I just don't have the optimism. But hey, man, I'm happy to be proven wrong, innit?
And Dinero, back to you. Obviously, I know you're ecstatic about leaving. Has it changed your expectations for the season, though?
No. I told you, bigger picture. Not yet. Not just yet.
Not yet. Okay.
You get me? When the owners come in, there will be different expectations. Right now, the expectations stay the same. Top 6. In fact, you know what? Yeah, top 6, top 8, but mainly top 6, yeah. And a domestic trophy. That's my thing, and that's all I ask for. So
that's fair. What are you saying, Jess? In regard says this change, your expectations still the same?
No, still the same. Obviously, let's see what we do in January. But I still say Tottenham finish in 9th, bro. Team is dead, bro. Manager too.
Jeez, you know, with Thomas Frank, yeah, you was going up. What is it with Thomas Frank? What happened, fam?
Oh,
talk to
when I see 3 DMs versus Bournemouth, bro, you're already on my bad side, bro. What is that nonsense, bro? I'll be honest, and for me, it's like, oh, bro, man, I was promised that I'm getting like a very adjustable coach, you know. But bro, how's my man not able to adjust in the game? Like, okay, cool if you adjust before the game. What in the game too? Like, I thought you was gonna come in here and even in game halftime against Bournemouth, you see you didn't have a single shot on goal.
Crazy.
And I'm seeing the nigga not make a single sub in that midfield.
You see why I say it? This is why I say to Spurs fans the same thing as what you're doing now. Yeah? Like, this is why you're right. Because this is what I said to Flawless. 5 games, bro, out of 10. And even after that 5 games, obviously I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, like this guy's the guy. But what I mean is, it gives me to give you a bit of leeway to now show me why you're the right guy for the job. This initial 5 games I'm doing is just for me to even say, have the job.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Then after that, it's now, okay, why you're the right guy for the job. If that makes sense. Do you understand? Because you got the job not on my accord. You got the job on obviously being the chairman made the decision. I'm not a chairman. But I can make my own decision on, okay, okay, why you got the job, and now you gotta show me why you should still be in the job after. Because you can still understand why a manager got the job, you understand? But then when by their performances and what they do is why you should still be able to keep your job, if that makes sense. That's what I'm on.
Like, bro, man. First and foremost, we always beat City away. We beat them 4-0 last season, and it's just like, I wasn't even gassed about the win necessarily. Because like, shit, this is just regular. It's just your regular ass show that you see from Monday till Friday on TV, 8 a.m. in the morning before you go to school. It's the same shit, bro. Every time City and shit like that. So it's like, could we beat City? Yes, I was impressed in terms of how we look from a tactical standpoint and stuff like that. But then again, it's like, we beat City all the time. It's not nothing new to me. And Burnley, let's keep it 100, bro. I know we've beaten Burnley 3-0 and was comfy and all that, but let's don't talk about how after 1-0, the game was kind of looking tricky. Game was looking tricky, bro. It wasn't like some light work against. And I know it's early. You can say it's early. You can say that players should try to know. You should looking at the fact that you didn't have a creator at that point. But bro, how is shit looking spooky? How is things looking even spooky against Burnley, bro? I'm sorry, but it's kind of dead to me. I keep it 100. And then the Bournemouth game, like I said, I look back. Obviously, I know initially I didn't even watch the game because I was gone celebrating my niece's first birthday. But I went back. I made some effort to go and look back at more, not just the quick highlights that you see, but actually some extensive highlights of the game and key things there, so I can make a better assessment of the game. It's like, oh, this shit was ass, bro. This shit was ass, and there was a reason why I literally tweeted before the game, and this wasn't even on some like shit is on this Duma gimmick and that. I literally tweeted before the game. I have a feeling we're gonna lose this game today, or we're dropping points today because Bournemouth because I watched Bournemouth both games, and I was like, yo, Bournemouth is gonna kill us. Like if they're gonna play how they play against Liverpool, how they played against Wolves, I think the second game was, bro, they're gonna kill us. Especially with how Semenyo has started the season on a madness, and he was on a madness on that day too. Bro, like any manager with common sense knows that, yo, put that Tottenham midfield and back line under pressure with a press, and they will falter. How do I see more passes in my own half than I see in the opposition's half? I think we had like 4 touches in the opposition box as a start all game, not even 45 minutes, all game or some shit. Our first real chance came in the 70th, 80th minute. The game's already over. I told you the other day that, like, when we spoke about it, I said, yeah, bro, how are you not telling the niggas then just to go and shoot the ball? Shoot, like, fuck it. Like, if like they scored over deflection, why can't we? Like, they can score off some lucky shit. Cool, but then even then, they look like if there was a team looking like scoring, it was always Bournemouth. So bro, like, I'm not easy to please, bro. I'm not easy to please. Like, I'm not gonna just go crazy because we won 2 games. 2 games that I expected us to. Like, well, City, I never expect us to win because I always look quality wise. But if you tell me, yo, you believe the Spurs beat City? Oh, sorry, the Brian's comment literally just took me off.
Yeah,
but back to what I was saying is that, but if you would have told me that, yo, you believe that we beaten City, I would have believed you because we always beat City.
Yeah.
So the world conversations needs to be from the world conversation is gonna start again once we come off international break. I need to see Bergwijn start playing. What is this nonsense of Bergwijn not playing anymore? I said, if you do not, and there's another nonsense which you're gonna go into, and why I was talking about how I call him the Danish Conte in this million and longer, bro. I'll get into that in a sec. But Bergwijn, who was super important in us helping us progress the ball last season, no of the sudden he can't see a minute no more. No of the sudden he can't see a minute no more. It's like, dude, that's like when I play with kids no more. Pause. He ain't trying to see the youngsters. He ain't trying to see the youngsters on the pitch. And I'm like, bro, there's probably someone who can literally help us actually against this Bournemouth press, and you're literally doing nothing about it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you bring it on late in the game, and no wonder we looked a little bit better because he is literally helping us. What Bournemouth was trying to go against us all game long, but niggas was telling me about this manager that adjust at half time. We had 0 shots and they didn't adjust at half time.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm sorry, but that shit had my mind gone, bro. I couldn't believe it. I'm looking at my phone half time. I thought, okay, Tottenham might be drawing the game. We might be losing the game 1-0. Yeah, we're losing the one game 1-0. Cool. Bournemouth was a good team. I expect us to drop points. I'm looking at the fucking phone and looking at the stats, and it says 0 shots, and we had like 57% possession at the time. It's not like we don't have the ball. We just don't fuck all with it. Like, and I told you last time as well, it's like, yo, why can't you not go and change it up? Like, yo, be a bit more direct. Why is it all the time we have to play from the back? But again, I was told to adjust.
That's fair.
That's not adjusting. If you're gonna stay, there's no difference to Ange, bro. There's no difference. That's not different to Ange, man. I was expecting, yo, when you see something's not working, yo, mate, but you have literally Richarlison, you have literally Kudus there. These guys love to run, bro, in behind. These guys love run and chase. Kudus obviously a lot more techy, technical, elegant, and all that. But if you want to, you can put Kudus in the trenches and make him run. Richarlison the same thing. Why am I not saying that shit, bro? Why? Why not try to go long ball, try to win the second ball type shit to get the ball forward? Nah, this shit is weak as fuck, bro. Like, losing the ball is not a disgrace because I don't think we are great either. But losing with like having 4 shots in total at home, bro, niggas would have killed Ange for that last season. Let's be real.
Yeah, they would have.
Like,
But-
everybody's trying to fight, and it's not even a thing of like me. It's not even me trying to be petty or about like, yo, I wanted Ange gone. But bro, it's just because of new managers that everybody wants to be like, yo, let's calm down with the criticism. Nah, criticizing when I don't see shit that I don't like, bro.
I hear it still. But do you know what the difference is though? I'll be real. There's one difference between the two. Yeah? There's one brother. I'll just give you this. This is where I started criticizing my man. There's one brother who had 9 men and decided to still continue to play a high line with 9 men.
Nah,
And
see,
then there's another brother who I know with I'm not defending this guy by the way, I'm just saying innit, that this guy I know he's never doing that. But the difference
I agree with you.
yeah,
I
so
agree with you.
that's why I just said, listen, bro, you 10 games, you understand? 5 out of 10, bro. There's no excuses to not get 5 out of 10. Yeah. If you don't get the 5 out of 10, I'm already done with you, innit? Then if you do get the 5, that doesn't mean the job is complete. You need to now show me that you can put in that longevity, which is where we're on the same basis. But I think as well, obviously, like with our team, I definitely agree that he made some with that selection at Bournemouth. Because if you even go back to Sheik's channel on Monday, I was saying that I said the same thing that you said. I said, bro, I don't know why, I just feel like we're not gonna win the game. And that's why I didn't even bother watching the game, man, bro.
Yeah.
Because I just knew, like, I just had that type of feeling that, bro. And then when I saw, I was gonna go watch it, yeah. I put the scores up on my phone. I saw 1-0. I said, yeah, it's done, bro. Like, we're not coming back. Like, I just knew straight away because there was no way Richarlison saving, man. People, I could tell even from like the little, when they do the little live commentary thing, Kudus wasn't really performing either. So it's like I knew, yeah, this is a long game, and that's why I say with my man, with this manager, yeah, this is where now I think it's gonna be. You're gonna have a lot more. He's gonna have more pressure because now you've got Mwani in there, yeah. You've got your Simmons in there now, bro. You got what's it called? Kudus there as well. No matter what anybody says, I still wanted more. Don't get it twisted. I feel like it would have helped with more. But like I always said, I said this last time, innit? I said 2 signings, in my opinion, can be a big game changer for somebody if they know what to do the right things. So with these signings that he's made, as much as people are saying Mwani this and more, I think Mwani is a calm signing to grab. I just would have preferred to have like an extra player on top of grabbing Mwani, yeah? Now,
Same.
do you get me? So with these players we have now, man, there's no excuses for, I'm not trying to, what's it called? Like when we're playing Bournemouth, just like what you said, where he could have played a Bergvall to progress the ball, bro. You can't play 3 DMs and think we're going to progress the ball. Like, it doesn't make sense. I would rather take the risk, even if I don't think Bergvall is that good, I'll rather take the risk of putting him on the pitch as one creative than having 0 creatives on the pitch, bro. Because we had 0. That's why because Kudus couldn't perform on his own. I done told people that Kudus is not the type of player that's gonna just carry, man, bro. It's impossible.
I've been saying this. Is like that's why I 100% agree with how I'm calm with the Mwani thing because it's just a straight loan. But also, I was still feeling like, yo, you need to go somebody on the left wing.
Therefore,
you are lucky that you got Simmons because I was saying, bro, before Simmons even this thing was happening and you was getting rejected with all the other things and what happened beforehand, it was looking like Kudos needs to have legit a 10 out of 10 game or nothing happens in the game.
Yep,
The
literally
game.
one
So
injury
for
away
me,
from done.
just going from like being able to have somebody there who can do something to literally nothing. So the fact that you was able to somehow convince Simmons to join, the fact that you was able to get Mwani just on the straight loan, but when Juventus was trying all summer trying to get him, and PSG wasn't bugging, bro, you got bailed out in my opinion. You got bailed out, and then there's nonsense with the left wing, which I'm gonna go into a bit later. You have to we might have to go to the season where you have two players there in Ulibert and Tell who you don't trust, in my opinion. I don't see him trusting them. So you're gonna run the season with Johnson at left wing.
Jeez.
So the fact that he was getting able to get Moani and Simmons, Paul, consider yourself lucky. But then even then the shit like it's a shit like man, this shit that Bournemouth game really rusted me, bro. I can't even lie, bro. Like for me it's like yo, I'm and I had it back to real quick what we was because of how even the combo started there. I 100% agree. Like, it's not like I'm not somebody who cries over Postecoglou, for example. Um, there's a lot of things that Frank does that Ange wouldn't have done, innit? But it doesn't change my this still doesn't change my fact that when I see bullshit, I ain't gonna not gonna call it out, bro.
Yeah. Big up him
I,
every time.
yeah,
Blessings.
I think
Go.
I think it's like you know what it is. I think with me, I think the only reason why I've given man a little bit of the
The
five
time,
that 10
yeah, the
games
time, yeah.
that 10 games, yeah, is because it's like I kind of in my brain it's the same with like Chelsea and all of these teams. I said the same thing with them when they even got Mariska. I said there's gonna be games where at the beginning when he comes in, yeah, that you're gonna, and that's why I agree with you. That's why I don't even say what you're saying is wrong because I even agree with you because everybody's entitled to how they feel about
Mm.
how they want a manager to come in, and this is why I agree with you because obviously with Chelsea when they got Maresca, I said it depends on how you look at the game. Because in my opinion,
Yeah.
if I was a Chelsea fan, I would have said, "All right, cool." I expect Maresca to not get certain results that should be easy results, but like I say, we're trying to build something here. We're trying to learn players and different stuff. So that's why I always say why I said to them, I said, bro, give my man like 10 games and then make your achievements that you want him to achieve in the season. So one of the achievements I would have said, I'm using Chelsea as an example, is just like I said, cool. If he wins you the Conference League and you finish in the top four, what are we saying about that? That should be a good achievement. But Chelsea fans, I don't know what they were looking for at the time, certain fans that were there. So it's like with this guy, it's kind of similar. It's kind of like, cool. Everybody's saying that you're good at improving players. The first thing man needs to see you doing is doing that, improving certain players that are not good. So even when I saw, okay, Richarlison scored the two goals, Bear man were getting gas saying, oh, Richarlison's looking
Bro, I
different.
need to
Brother,
speak on that as well.
we're playing against
Bro,
a mediocre team. That's not improvement.
bro,
I've seen him do that before, bro, against other teams that were mediocre.
bro, and
So
against the big teams, against City, like bro, that's still against big. Like the Johnson was literally a big team bully where he loves that. They love that shit, like being able to not have the ball and having to run the ball. So against City, of course, he's gonna look better than he usually
this is
does.
it.
But
This is it.
bro, like that Richarlison shit, that shit right there triggered me so much, bro. Niggas
Yeah.
was, I was literally saying like, yo, it's World Cup year, bro. This is why he doesn't want to move, bro. It's not because he couldn't get better moves. It's World Cup year, bro. And if his competition is Sri Lanka, which he probably knew that was already injured, he already knew like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So
man, I was still setting. People was mad at me when I was saying, yo, we should still sell him before the window's closed. And man was saying, no, how could you say that when he's playing so well against Burnley?
bro, this is what I'm saying. I feel like you're correct. You see me, bro. I'm on what you're on, innit? I'm on this thing. I've always said this. It's the same with any other with a lot of teams. It's like, bro, I'll rather you, bro. Yeah, try different things. Try the youngsters. Try this and that. If it doesn't work, I can't even be like, yo, you didn't try. I can actually say you tried. But when you're trying to do this, stick to the players who are like the veterans or whatever, and kind of just try to think because you know, I've realized, Jez, yeah, I've realized that a
Mm,
lot of managers, what they do is they think playing a veteran is the safe option. Like, oh, you can't tell me that I did wrong because at least I played the players who are supposedly meant to be the best players in the club. Hence why people like Amorim are dying on a hill right now, because
Facts.
you want to try to play
Yeah.
all of these
Facts.
these original OG players that are already there, but they're not good, bro. So if they're not
Facts.
good, there's nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna change anything, bro. Because you're meant to come in. If you can't improve them, try somebody else, bro. I'd rather see you play, let's say for instance,
Bro,
what's it
like
called?
anybody on the left, bro,
Yeah,
anybody on the
that's
left
that's
wing,
what
bro.
this is what I'm
What?
saying, bro. I'd rather see you play like Odegaard, yeah, who I can say, all right, cool, young player. I'm not expecting man to just hit the ground running. Even when we had like when Ange started doing the Mikey Moore thing, I rated it
Yeah,
just because of the fact that, bro, at least then it's like you're trying to do something different. You're not trying to keep the same thing. So with a lot of managers, and I've put it, it's not even just like Frank and these guys, yeah, it's
yeah,
like a lot of managers do this thing where they don't like to try these young players. I've seen even the guy who I dislike the most, I've actually seen him do it. But then even when he does it, he still sometimes gets shook, which is Arteta, bro. Arteta does the thing of, okay, cool, I'm gonna play these young guys, but then when it actually matters, he then dies on the hill and then still goes back to trying to play the guys who you've already seen. They're not gonna do nothing for you, brother.
Facts.
So you may as well take the risk.
Run the
You
risk.
understand?
Yeah.
Take the risk, because, but what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll be real. Obviously, I know every manager wants to keep their job and whatever, but in my opinion, yeah,
yeah,
it's like if you take the risk, what's the worst that's gonna happen? What, you get sacked, but at least you can say, bro, I tried everything. You lot
Man did
cannot tell
everything.
me that I
Yes.
tried everything.
Mhm.
Amarim. The whole point we said about Amarim was cool. The good thing for United outgoings is making sense. You're getting rid of certain ones. The outgoings is making sense, but then man still refusing to play certain man who are going to improve your team. Yeah,
Facts.
you're putting my man asked to go on loan. You don't want to let man go on loan, but then you don't want to play my man. You understand? It's the same now with Frank. Now it's like, bro, don't die on that hill, bro, of playing Bentancur, because Bentancur's I even me that
yeah,
actually rates Bentancur. Yeah,
Mm.
I know that playing a Bentancur, Paulinho, and Saar does not make sense,
Not gonna
bro.
work.
It might
Yeah.
have made sense for maybe one. It might make sense for 1 or 2 games here and there. But bro, like if you're gonna die on that hill, bro. If you keep doing, I'll rather, like I say, even me, I've already said my opinion on Bergvall. It's not really my favorite player, bro. You understand? Like he's not like high in my, oh yeah, I rate you and that. But bro, I'd
yeah,
rather play somebody like him who's meant to be a creative player than play three guys. It was back in the like last season, bro, when man's playing Basuma and them man, free Basuma and all of these guys together, bro. There's no creativity in there, bro. It doesn't make sense, man, bro.
bro.
You
You're not.
gotta take that risk, man. Just take that risk, bro. That's what I mean.
You know the mad thing is here about the Burke thing. I
Mm,
don't even, I hear what you're even saying about how you feel about Burke as a player.
yeah,
I was fighting man on Twitter all over all summer how Burke should be a bench option and we should be
yeah,
trying to sign two midfielders because I know he probably was promised game time here at the football club, but you can also get game time by getting rotated, bro. But if Tottenham is going to
literally.
be in Europe, there's going to be a lot of games to be rotated in, so he will get game time. But we only said Paulinho. So the fact that you didn't go and sell Bissouma, the fact that you kept with Bentancur and you didn't go and get another midfielder. So when games like Bournemouth come around, play the guy that can actually help you in the game, bro. Like I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that Burkwell has to start every game. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if you're not gonna go and sign a player in a certain position, why stick with something that is? I could have told you before game this wasn't gonna work against Bournemouth. And
Yeah.
Thomas Frank is supposed to be Mister Adaptable. Like this is the type of nonsense I'm talking about. I'm the same thing with the thing. I've been people call me crazy about how, and before anybody goes and says this, I'm saying this literally right here, right now. I'm not a tell guy yet. I'm not,
Mm.
and this goes back all the way. This goes all the way back from even before even tell us at the football club,
Yeah.
squad building, how horrific it has been under our current technical director and who he's buying players over the last 2.5 years. You're buying all these youngsters here. You're buying all these youngsters here. No, but bear in mind, it wasn't. Yeah, Levy was involved, but it was you. It was you and your connections who got too much front here.
Mm.
Why is your boy not playing some of the players that you've bought? You bought, like for me, it's like I don't mind if they want to go and buy youngsters and shit like that and pay some decent money. You paid decent. You paid 30 million euros for Tel. You paid 25 million pounds for Odegaard. You paid like 30 million for Gray. 30 million for Gray.
Mhm.
Why are these big ass investments not playing on the pitch?
Yeah.
And if they're not gonna play, why are they at the football club?
Hmm.
I was
Right.
fuming when I saw Tel not in the Champions League squad. I know that we have Champions League registration issues, but again, it comes back to sport building.
Yeah.
You two out of all people, because it's understandable if a fan doesn't understand the rules when it comes to registration players for Europe. It's understandable. We just fans, innit? We don't really care until last week of the window people start talking about it. No, but so fans don't really care about it. But you two knew that we was already struggling, and I knew it too. I was already questioning in the summer how do we gonna sign the amount of players that we need to really improve the team. Because
Mm.
I knew we had issues. I knew that somebody might have to go on loan. So and now you found yourself in the situation. You couldn't buy a left winger because you are stuck with Erdebert and you're stuck with Tel.
Mm.
If we wouldn't have not bought Erdebert, if we would have not bought Tel, we wouldn't have had the situation where we could have gone and buy an actual left winger that we all wanted them.
We got you.
So for me, the reason why I was so angry about the fact that Tel was left out of the Champions League spot is Frank literally was there. All the tier ones are saying Frank wanted the club to proceed with for the Matisse Tel move.
Mm.
Granted, Tel has been terrible, and anybody who want to say Tel based on his performances doesn't deserve to be in the Champions League squad. I agree, but why is he still at the football club?
Yeah.
Why is he then? Why are you going and buy him in the summer? Why are you not going to go and loan the guy out if you know you be playing? I promise you, next week, if Johnson is playing on the left wing and we lose the game, brother, I will come on here and have a fucking I'm gonna have a meltdown. If Johnson plays left wing next week,
plays that thing over Odegaard and Tel because they're two players you've signed.
two players that we signed for the left wing, and you made these signings as an investment, brother. I don't care that they're not ready. I don't care. You refuse to buy me Lookman. You refuse to push everything that you could to get Savinho into the football club. Play Erdebert and Tel. Well, remember when I told you about my tweet that made like over 1K talking about my left wingers and saying how I literally put a picture of Tel and Erdebert and I literally say and this is how I know the Spurs fan base is so stupid. Underneath the tweet literally says because they didn't buy a left winger, why not actually go and play the players that you bought for the left wing to begin with? Because you told us they're here for the future. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be pissed about it.
Of course, you have every right to be honest, because it's like you said, why are you spending money and players ain't on the pitch?
So we bought Del. Sorry, as much we bought Tel for like 30 million euros. So it's like 28 million pounds. Erdebert was like 25. That's combined 50 million. That's Lookman money right there. You could have bought Lookman. And then buy maybe and die from Everton as a backup. Imagine going from Erdebert and Tel to Lookman and die as the left winger options. But because you chose to do this young players thing, you bought these two. And I'm saying, okay, you didn't buy me Lookman this summer. You didn't bring it in. Cool. Then let me see those two players that Lange has invested into bringing the football club. Granted, Frank wasn't here for the Erdebert deal, but Frank was here for the Tel deal. And apparently, from all the tier ones are saying he approved the signing.
Got you.
But before we even proceeded buying him, Frank was already at the football club, and he proceeded saying, "Yo, I see the potential in the player." No, he's not even part of the Champions League. So you telling me that his only real chances are gonna be here, nigga, there minutes in the league when we chasing the game, or Carabao Cup get matches. Which in reality we can't fumble because I'm with De Niro, bro. We want to go far in the cups. So why would you want to go and play somebody that you don't trust? That's why I'm saying Erdebert is not going to see the pitch like that either. I need to see it with my own two eyes to believe that Erdebert is going to play real minutes.
Chelsea with Garnacho and Gins. It's like they spend all that money on two wingers, and it's like they may not both play.
So what are we doing here? So why are they here at the foot? Then I'm questioning why are they here? But there's people on Twitter who
kind of like us with Sesko. It's like why are you spending all that money for
But then there's some dumbasses on Twitter saying, yo, and this is why I hate this fan base. And there's literally underneath the tweet an explanation of why I'm saying this. I'm not saying this because I'm telling. If you told me tell Uber getting sold tomorrow, I'm selling them both and go and get me upgrades at left wing. So I'm not somebody who sits here and says that. I'm not sitting here saying I'm not somebody who sits here and says, yo, these guys are guaranteed going to be hits for us. Because I can understand not every youngster's development is linear. Everybody goes through different stuff. Facts. But how are these two actually going to show their worth at this football club if they're not going to play? And it's the same thing with RG Gray as well right now. RG Gray, unless somebody's injured at centre back and we have no centre back, or Paul needs to be rotated, Gray's not seeing the pitch. So again, why didn't we spend big money on Gray? And it comes all the way back to squad building from last season and seasons before. We'll start with youngsters that we are trying to fill up the squad with, which aren't even supposed to be fringe squad players. They're supposed to be playing. They're supposed to be playing at football clubs still to get the development up. And this is why I say that's why I never get hyped with Spurs buying youngsters, because Spurs are so terrible to actually even develop the youngsters at the football club. That's why I don't go into this whole Mikey Moore hype, man. Bullshit hype, man. And now I'm seeing hype about some new academy kid just for him to play for Aberdeen in 2 years. Nah, bro. I can't lie. That shit had me pissed, bro. Him and his boy, Danish content and his boy Lange, bro. Nah, man.
Where are you from?
My head was gone, bro. My head was gone when I saw that shit.
Okay, man. I thought
one more last one thing as well. The fact that the fan base allowed Ben Davies to stay at the football club. He's part of the Champions League squad. I'll be honest, I'd rather go with 3 centre backs and put talent into the squad if that means Ben Davies doesn't make the Champions League squad. Why is he here, bro? Why, bro? And I'm because we didn't have that many Spurs shows, I couldn't talk about it. This is why there's a lot of thoughts in my mind, bro. Bro, that was a quote of Frank saying, I think before Burnley, how he looks at Ben Davies and says, yeah, he's a reliable dude, and I have trust in Ben Davies. Bro, when I heard these things, these are red flags to me. Why am I hearing about Ben Davies like, yo, I trust this guy? Guy shouldn't have brought his son, bro. Bear in mind, do you know that he's the last player left at the football club that was part of the Pochettino squad?
Oh, is it? Oh, he's the last of the Poch lot. Okay.
Paul, how? Not Harry Kane, not Son. Shit, even a washed up Dele Alli, you could have said, yo, Dele Alli, okay, this might make sense. Ben Davies of all people, bro. Eric Dyer left the football club before even him. And Eric Dyer was probably arguably better in his tenure. Oh, let me stop, man. Hey, Danilo, you can go, man.
It's cool. Get shit off your chest, fam. I hear it, man. I hear it. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Big up Espadis on the sea. Big up everyone still locked in, man. We hit 50 likes, so continue to run up the likes. 10 more. Let's get us up to 60 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Subscribe to Jay's channel. The link's in the title. He was having Wi-Fi issues, but subscribe to the Hotspur Cave. Link is in the title as well. To Red Devil Radar.
That guy's hilarious, by the way. I haven't spoken to him like that, but Jay is hilarious.
Yeah, Jay a real one. Well, Flawless, to be fair, Gadacho is bought to be sold for mad money to Arsenal next year. I'm just happy we got rid of him. Like M. De Niro mentioned it there about Manchester United and the outgoings, and that's something we did very well in. Incomings, I actually think we did well. It just wasn't enough. And Jez was talking there about signing players to not play them, and that's where I'm at. Like with Sesko, for example, why is he not playing? Like the fact that he's not even, and I think Troops mentioned something to me today about he said he needs to adapt to the league. And this is why I didn't want Sesko. We are in no position or no situation to be having players having to adapt to the league, because we need players for now. This is why I was saying in the scenario we're in, go and get players from within the Premier League. Hopefully Lamens is a good goalkeeper and hopefully he actually gets played, because he needs to play against City. He has to be. But reports are already coming out saying he's not, and Bayindir is going to be in goal, and the men's is going to be number 2, and Onana is the number 3. And it's just, and that ties into why I put in the title, like, what are the expectations of Amorim? Like, what are the expectations of the team? And my expectations is low, I'm not going to lie, because I don't believe in the manager. That's what it is. I believe in the team. I've said this before. The team is there. The team is good enough to do much miles better than what they are showing. But people will tell you that it's not. And people, again, but anyone dreaming, anyone who thinks top 4, top 5, top 6, top 7 with this manager, yeah, no, not a chance. You know what I'm saying? Not a chance. Again, under this manager. When I look at the teams that we can put out as an 11, it's better than most on paper. So therefore, we should be higher up. But people gonna learn, because with Sesko, all of the hype and the reasoning behind Sesko, when I was against the signing, has disappeared. When people are telling me about his ceiling and his potential, and he even getting a chance to succeed or fail, that's the worst part about it. Sesko, because the manager don't rate him. M. De Niro mentioned this before about Mano. Clearly, the club rate him and the manager don't. So why are you so off the page? Because Amorim won't play Mano, but the club will block Mano from leaving. Manager don't like Xerxes, but the club had offers for Xerxes and blocked it. So why are you two not on the same page? I've said it before and I'll say it again, people. This is how this Amorim run is going to go. So we're going to play City and Chelsea once the Premier League resumes, and we'll do well enough despite the results. You know, quote unquote, how we perform well at Arsenal, and I put well in quotation marks. So we'll do that. We'll play Brentford. We'll play Sunderland. We'll win those 2 games, and then everyone's going to be super gassed because we finally won 2 games. He's turned it around. Look, we won 2 games in a row. We also competed very well against Chelsea and City, and they're 2 of the title contending sides. And then going into that international break, the delusion is going to be at an all-time high. And people are going to be gassed up. And then because they have 2 weeks to think about it, it's like, oh, what we're going to do coming back. And then we have a quartet that is the end of the road. He's running the gauntlet and he will make it to the end, but he's going to get back. Because it's 4 teams we don't do well against. We got Liverpool away. We have Brighton at home. We have Forest away, and we have Tottenham Hotspur away. 3 of those 4, we probably have 3 of probably our 3 worst records in the past 5-6 years are against those 3. We don't travel to Anfield well. Brighton always beat us at OT, and Spurs we haven't beat, I think, in like 3 years or something like that. And Forest away, we're going to struggle as well. And then that will be the end of the road, and they'll get sacked in that international break. I'm telling you, people, that's how it's going to go, man. That is the play-by-play of the end of Amorim's reign, and you're going to see it.
Yo.
Go
on. Did you see the tweet about like what's it called? Like the Mano tweet post on IG, like obviously he's just posting in like stuff, yeah. And I think there's like one of the posts, the picture. It's like a picture from a movie called like
I'll have a look.
It's about it's a picture of a movie called Whiplash, you know. And somebody tweeted about how the meaning of like, or what the kind of in a short summary says what the movie is about, and it says how, and the tweet is Kobe Mano sharing a picture from the movie Whiplash, which is in one aspect is about a rising star that can never seem to satisfy the mentor / coach, which is super cheeky in it, because everybody knows that he was denied alone. Obviously, some people are saying there's more so about the film, but it's a big theme how in the end that person does satisfy his coach / mentor at the end, but how it was there took like many ways until it got there. Obviously, I have to go and check out the exact thing, but this was kind of like a small.
I'm looking in. Cole Palmer for free, my boy. Crazy.
Yeah, no. It was like he kind of saying, like, obviously without saying it, he's basically like saying, "Yo, get me out of here." Not even saying like, "Get me out of here completely," but like, "Yo, give me a chance." And give me that chance. So it's like, and this is for me. This is where I get you need numbers in the midfield. Some people are saying you can't loan up Main just from the sorry. You cannot from a numbers perspective how many midfielders you have the football club. But then it's your fault as a football club where the manager is not playing him. So you might as well loan him out.
Yes.
Like, he might miss out of the World Cup because the Man United refused to let him go on loan.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, and for somebody who we looked at last year's for England, in the semi-finals, and even in the final, in which they lost, was more of the more outstanding players on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
You're bigger than man. Yeah, but one second. I'm not sure. I'm not sure go. I'll let you go before we leave.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no stress, man. Yeah, floor's yours, and today we'll see what you
Yeah.
say.
Okay. Yeah, no. I just wanted to literally just quickly just say what's it called about United, but like literally, you see with United, man. I'll be real. Your manager, he's like I was saying before. I just want to touch lastly on that last
Yeah,
space, like that dying on the whole thing that he's doing right now. Like even me, I've actually when he first came and I had hopes for him. I'm not even a United fan, but I actually wanted him to do well because obviously I seen what my man did at Lisbon. He
yeah,
dealt with them man down the road a few times, like so. Obviously, I wanted to see like obviously him do well when he came to you lot, but I think he's just dying on that hill, man. Like, bro, you're making decisions that no one can even defend you on. You're not playing a Kobe, you're not playing a Xerxes, bro. You understand? These are players that compared to the players that you're playing are way better. You understand? Even Sesko, like I don't even feel like he's even getting to be used in a way that benefits him. So everybody's saying, oh, Sesko this, Sesko that, but the brother ain't even had a chance to even, you know what I'm saying, be used in a way that makes sense. It's different now, okay, if everything is looking good, everything you're seeing the plays, you're seeing this, and then you're like, apart from literally that Arsenal game, my bro, it's just gone downhill for me. And that's why even when the Arsenal game, I give credit where credit's due. People were saying Arsenal were dead, that whatever, cool, whatever. We hear that. But I saw something in that game that was actually good for once. After that, bro, I ain't seen nothing. Like all these results that you're getting is crazy to me. And it's like these results, normally you would say, okay, yeah, team is dead, da, 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 da. But I actually believe that these results don't need to be the results that you're getting. It's courtesy of the managers that you have, bro. Even when Ten Hag was here, yeah, Ten Hag was bad, very, very bad. But one thing that he did was he still managed to do the trophy thing. This guy can't even see you doing that, bro. Like that final of the Europa was just a good. You came against good teams to kind of play against. You understand? And it's like the players that you have that are in the team. Yes, some of them are very bad, but it's good enough to not be holding the results that you're holding. So
Facts.
where people are saying the players, and you're trying to do the player defense thing and defend the manager and say the players are the reason why and da 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 da. Brother, the players are actually doing the most that they can actually do. If you're
True.
being honest about it, Mason Mount looks good, but the standard is low. That's why he looks so good. The standard is low, and I keep telling people this from when Bruno Fernandez is basically your best player, my bro. Yeah, that's bad, bro. So, in my opinion, it's like I understand. Yes, the players are not great, but it's good enough to not be doing what you're doing now. Some of the results that you man are getting, even the last result was it Burnley or whatever that you
Yeah,
got,
Burnley, we beat Burnley
bro.
3.
That result, bro. Bruno Fernandez is celebrating like a madman, bro. This
Fam.
should be a game that should have just been a swift. You understand? We've won. Happy. Let's move on to the next game. Grimsby, bro. Even Ten Hag, bro, that was struggling. I forgot the team he played against, that Anthony and
Newport
all them.
County.
Yeah, that's it. Even him that struggled did not take it all. This guy took it all in that game, bro. And it wasn't even like the type of L where you're like, oh,
That was a
United
deserved though.
came back in the game and controlled the game. I don't think there was a point you man controlled any type of nothing. You just managed to get the goals back and that was it. You understand? So, bro, like, yeah, man, I just wanted to lastly just put that point there that I think the manager, yeah, you're letting yourself down because with Embuemo and Cunha, in my opinion, it's only like two great additions out of the rest you bought, in my opinion. But with your defense that you have, I don't think your defense is even that bad. I don't think your defense is that bad to be leaking the goals that you leak, first of all. And then secondly, the midfield is bad, but then at the same time, once again,
He
is
makes
your
it worse.
midfield as bad as certain teams in the league? It shouldn't
Yeah.
be.
And he makes it worse as well.
This is it.
He
You
makes it
don't want to
worse.
play. You want to play Ugarte and them, man. Like, brother, let them hold. Bro, I'll rather bring in some young G. You understand? Let man the young G's do their thing because it seems like the young G's, even the Heaven and them, man, they're good, bro. You understand?
Yeah,
Play
straight up.
them, bro. Just
Yes.
play them, fam. Like, what's the big deal here? I don't understand what we're doing here. You understand? The manager for me, like, it was a fraud. You understand? You facaded us. You got us thinking, yeah, you're the guy. You took because even me, he had me convinced, but I've never been convinced. But he actually had me convinced, and that's
Same.
why,
Bless you.
like, bro, yeah, bless you, bro. But yeah, bro,
Appreciate
like, I just wanted to just delve on that before I cut.
That's
But listen, bro,
fine.
all my people, man. Like I
All
said to
good,
all
man.
of you,
All good, man.
like I said to all of you before I cut, man. Look, you can't chat to me right now. You understand? Don't chat to me. You understand? My DMs are open, but you will get violated. So, boom. That, bro, just think about what you're saying when you come in my DMs. If it's a love thing, we'll show love. But if you want to come on this band for band verbal thing, man's going to show you what I'm really on in it. So, you get me? Big up the chat. Big up all the ones. I even see, flipping, was it Max in the chat?
Yeah,
I didn't even clock that he even be going pen game and that. So, obviously, yeah, big up my man.
yeah, Mike's going
I
back
seen him
in.
around
Yeah,
there. Yeah, I seen him around there store. Yeah, big up Max and that, and then yeah,
yeah.
man, big up Chat, big up Jez, big up Jay that came in, big up Flawless as usual, man. And yeah, man, people, then we go again next week. You see, the winter's back, so the corn is live, bro. You understand? The corn is live, bro. You get me?
Come on.
I got you, De Niro. I shout you
Come
because
on, man.
I'm doing the crossovers next week. So crossovers with
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
the
yeah,
shows. I shout you and see if you're about. So you
yeah.
lot and the
Say no more.
Arsenal lot, you lot. I think I got United and stuff like that. But I'll chat to you anyway.
Yeah,
I'm playing
definitely.
a fair and see if you're about 100%. And we're fighting that,
Saying
yeah.
that saying that, my bros, man.
Blessings,
Cool.
De Niro,
Safe,
yeah.
safe,
Bless,
bro.
man.
Safe.
Bless, broskies. Bless,
Every
bless.
time, man. Big up, G. Big up, big up. Shout out to
Yo,
De Niro every single
yo,
time, man.
but
Real one. Yeah, go on, Jess. So you want to say?
I'm back to the main things, like, because you know me, bro. Like, shit, I used to tweet about man, like, yo, even when he was still in your academy saying, like, yo, shit, we should go and try to see you test the waters, innit? So it's like, I hate the fact that he just couldn't get the opportunity, you know, to go on alone. Like, let's be honest, like, even though, let's say, United fans believe, like, for example, some believe November, some believe December, they believe that Amorim's going to get sacked, innit?
Yes.
But there's no way that the football club believe that they're going to sack him around that time. Well, now at least.
Yeah, not soon. I keep saying this. I don't
So,
think the sacking is
so,
as close as many people
so,
believe.
or at least, like, for example, at least to my knowledge, I haven't seen any reports of saying, like, oh, there has been conversation going on, or there has been a meeting this week about his future. So for me, it's like, in their mindset is, Amran is still going to get his opportunities to go and fail. We don't know for how long. So, for me, it's like, knowing that, and you know the situation that he came to you with, as he said, why not give him the opportunity to go on loan, even if it's just for half of a season?
Because that
Half of a season,
that's why.
and this is what I'm saying. I think it's so unfair. Like, did he might like people realize he's calling up Jordan Henderson and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Tuchel, and Maynard didn't get a call up.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is why this guy was fighting to say, "Nah, I want to stay at Man United, but I don't want to stay under this current situation."
Yeah,
And it's bleak.
Kenny.
Is bleak. I'll be honest. You know, some people I saw from Man United fans getting called player FC just because they back in menu. I'll be honest. I wouldn't back players over a club, but in situations like this, where it's plain as obvious what's happening right now, but I'm backing the players, especially if the manager is doing as shit as he's doing right now.
Yeah.
So
Performing well. I hear it. Big on my guy Kenny
smart,
as well. And to Red Devil Radar says, honestly, that Leon tie should have been Amorim's last game. They were down to 10 men. United were dead and buried. And it was only the Old Trafford crowd dragging them back that kept him in the job. The atmosphere bailed him out, not his tactics. Without that miracle comeback, he'd been finished. Here, the thing is, though, Red Devil Radar, only thing I disagree with you on is I think even if we go out, they don't sack him. I don't think it was a Europa League run. I don't think they had any intention of sacking him, like during last season. I don't think he could have done any. Bar getting relegated, that's the only thing I think could have seen him getting a sack last season. But I do agree with you on everything else you mentioned in regards to that Leon game.
you know what's funny?
Go on.
Since that Leon game, there, have you actually realized that one of his main tactics is actually him is sending McQuaid up as striker, like as an actual thing. Is actually one of his main goals. Do you know how horrible that is? This is a go-to. It's not like, okay, desperateness. you sending all the sensible for all of desperate because he's chasing the game. Nah, this is an actually legit adjustment that he believes in. Bro.
Facts.
That's craziness.
Facts. I hear
That's
it. And
crazy.
yeah. And in regards to, I didn't watch the game, so I'm not sure how he got on, Kenny. I'm surprised you didn't.
I didn't watch it either.
No, big up to Archer as well. Chinlu, I see you in the chat as well. And Des Madison says for me, 6 points on sacking. Here the thing is, we'll do well enough. I keep saying this, we'll do well enough in those games where the fan base will quote unquote call it a good performance.
You know what? I actually think you're getting the result. I actually think you're getting the result against City.
What do you think we win or draw?
I don't think you win. I think you draw. But I think you get this. And it's not, and this is the thing, innit? Draw is a good result. No, I mean, we saw how people felt about your game against Arsenal.
You'll get hyped up.
So
if we get a draw against them, and then let's say we draw against Chelsea, which I actually think is possible as well. I think we can draw against Chelsea. It will then be 2 good performances against 2 sides, 2 from 6. And then, like I said, I think we beat Brentford and Sunderland.
So this is the thing, innit? So even if it looks not fugazi, I don't like to use the word fugazi, but even if it doesn't look great, and you can kind of see it, a lot of the faults are still here. Because you're getting the result, at the end of the day, this is what matters. People said, yo, we won the results.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. So because the thing is, reality is your team is better than how it's performing. So it's natural that you can go sometimes out there and get results. That's why he was able to get the Burnley result. Other teams don't get the Burnley results because they don't have enough quality to go and make the change. You know what I mean? So it's like even shit, like you scored immediately, and then 4 minutes, 5 minutes later, they scored again. How is a game at OT becoming a ping pong game or a basketball game against Burnley after being comfortable in the first half? You know what I mean? But you won the game, so nobody cares. I'm seeing people going back from the Grimsby. I'm seeing people go from the Grimsby how they felt about Amorim to, you know what, we can low-key sneak top 6, top 5. Bro, you just talk. It's like everybody's in the bipolar. Everybody's like hella bipolar. Can't make up their mind.
It's very reactionary. Yes, it's extremely. Because if let's say hypothetically we do beat City and Chelsea, I don't think these, but let's say we beat them both and we play to a good level. Imagine then and now on the flip side, people, if we lose those 2 games and looked at the difference those 2 games will make. Like people will take those 2 games. So whether we do very well and beat them both, or whether we perform poorly and lose them both. As you've seen from the Arsenal game, then look at Fulham and Grimsby. Look at the difference in conversation. The amount of apologies I got from the Fulham game and the Grimsby game. And then if we flip it around and do well, it'd be like, oh, see, I told you you was wrong. It was a blip. I've been consistent on my opinion on this manager now for a long period of time, extended period of time. And I stand on it. I want to be wrong, but I don't see it happening. And I've not seen enough. But hey, hopefully I've seen someone say it in the chat as well. Hopefully Lamens does start against City. Because like Jez mentioned about Spurs, and if it's not Odegaard or Tell, like, and it's Johnson out there, or it's not Simmons, I should say, Lamens has to start against City.
Oh, I'll be honest.
Goalkeepers can't perform the way they perform. You bring in a goalkeeper and you do not start him.
I'll be honest. There should be
already. Go on.
There should be outrage if Lavis doesn't start the game. Like even if Bayern the owner comes in and have a good performance, there should still be an outrage.
Yes.
Because how many fully once, shame on you, flew me twice, shame on me.
Because you've now done this with Sesko, and now you're doing this with Lamens. And Kenny, I've seen the same thing, and that's an absolute travesty if he's been brought in. He's not. But that ties back into what I thought about the Lamens deal. First and foremost, when it was like reports saying United were refusing to pay the extra 2-3 million, it's like it's 21 million. And the fact you got him on the last day. That doesn't feel, and it wasn't like it was a market opportunity, like a great player became available and you was like, oh, this is a great opportunity, go get him. It's not like I don't know, let me think.
Donnarumma.
Yeah, it's not like Donnarumma. Yeah, I agree with you, Kenny. It's not like Donnarumma became available and it's like, oh shit, Donnarumma's there. Or I'm trying to think, a Yamal became available or some shit like that. Or a Bastoni became available. Like, well, this is why we went for him on the last day. It's like, come on, man. Or what are we doing here?
It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Like to buy a new keeper, you've seen keepers underperform terribly. You see keepers game after game after game, and you're saying that ironically you have actually a good defense in terms of defending,
Actually,
but then
from an individual standpoint, I actually rate
and,
most of our defenders.
but then as a unit and with the goalkeeper together, you still concede a lot of goals for the standard that you would imagine that in the wish standpoint. So it's like
And that's what
you would
bugs me.
want to.
Jez, it's been so bad that gets submitted because people will say, because that's Madison mentioned in the chat, others, we should have been more up against Burnley. That I agree with. However, you're going to miss chances as a team first and foremost, and secondly, why is it if our attacking players are having an off day, we can't keep clean sheets? I think it's 5 clean sheets in like 30 matches. We play with a back 5. We play with primarily, more predominantly, Manchester United play with defensive players. So why can't we keep clean sheets? Why can't we keep clean sheets? And this is a championship attack. Burnley don't have some great attack.
Nope.
Burnley don't even have one attacker. You go, yeah, him. So why is that? Why is it we can't keep 5 clean sheets in 30 games? Is bad enough if you play a back 4 with a single, a double pivot, or even a single DM. We play with a back 5 and 2 in front.
And then
So
even you argue depending
with the back 7.
and then even you argue that maybe even Delo started one of the wing back position. It's not like he's not attacking from back.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That Delo started the vast majority of those. So whether it was him and Ahmad or when Dorgu got in, etc., and then you've got Casa or Agate sometimes together, those two in the pivot. So why can't we keep clean sheets? But because he's been so bad, this doesn't even get mentioned because of how bad we've been results-wise and how bad we've been going forward. Defensively is an issue. Our defense is not up to standard. But because we don't get packed in 3s, 4s, 5s on a regular basis, people don't talk about it. But I actually forgot to mention it in my match reaction. I was that mad. I was like, why can't we keep clean sheets? That's my issue. 5 clean sheets in 30 games is terrible with a back 4.
Like I gave what's the call? I gave Frank like a lot of feed in it, but dude came in and got 2 clean sheets back to back.
Yeah, like why can't we do we should be keeping more clean sheets than that? But hey, yo, we move people. But big up, love to everyone that's locked in. Go on, run up the likes and the subscribe. Go on.
Are you blunt in?
Now go on, say what you're gonna say from.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, now go ahead and say what you want to say just now.
I was just gonna say run up the likes and hit the subscribe button as well. Hey, big up Eddie, man. He says the contract has been signed. Talk soon, flawless. Big up, man. Every single time. Eddie, I'm going to need you this week as well. Next week, I'm doing all the crossovers, so I need your instigating, controversial, trolling self. So I'm gonna need you for them crossovers.
Eddie signed up with Steve Ballmer though, with them man. If you know, LA Clippers, what's going on right there. Eddie's trying to go and defend Steve Ballmer now and them man. Eddie knows, he would know of all people. But now there's something there's something I want to actually speak about, and going back to Spurs before you obviously end, because I think we talk about pretty much everything, you know. Paul, I watched the back again the beginning, you know, of the show. You know? I watched some of the other channels. Paul, yo, some of the Arsenal fans, yo, why are they getting so? You know what I mean? Why are they getting so? You know what I mean, bro? Nothing has changed, and I'm already seeing like, damn. I only ask questions. Yeah, well, this was I'm only asked questions too, right now.
Yeah, who was that? Yo, say shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Whoever said that was a wise man, man. Like I would definitely take notes and take advice from that man who says I only ask questions. For real. Big to you, Eddie.
Oh, it's like I'm asking questions because it's like, yo, like, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you so unsettled, bro? Like just because Levy, as I told you earlier, just because Levy is gone, I don't even know where things are gonna go. Things could go worse. This could go better. I don't know. But where's this unsettlement come from? It's not like
it's the thought of you like potentially being better. That's what it is. It's just the thought. It's the
thought.
The
thing is that if okay, cool. If you would have heard it on the day when Levy left, you heard about there's numbers of people that are interested in buying the club, including Qataris here, and the club is thinking about selling up. Then I get it. I ain't heard a peep yet. And people are hella unsettled already. Why people so unsettled about Little Tottenham? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is actually mad. Like I'm seeing people like I'm just trying to see man. I'm seeing man bigging up Levy now. Saying your whole good of the chairman he was and how Tottenham fans should remember him better and shit like that. Like, bro, this is kind of mad, bro. I couldn't believe it. I can't actually believe it. I'm seeing man shook. You see Lewis? You see Lewis? Like this is what I was saying. Yo, you should be moving like that. Like yo, you're like 10 times the bigger club and all that. Like yo, like Lewis was like yeah, we deal with them. Qataris, Saudi, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like bring it on. I saw dudes. I'm seeing some other Arsenal fans. They look shook. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. And I don't even think we're gonna get taken over. I don't even think we're gonna get taken over anytime soon.
Like I said, it's just because it's just the sheer thought because you have things in place to if you get taken over, your ownership doesn't have to go and move stadium. It's not like you have to generate like you got fans, you got a lot of fans. What I'm saying, if you're in London, like you're an attractive proposition already. So now if you back that up with money, it's like, oh shit, Spurs gonna be a problem. It's not like the City team. Like you like genuinely have history and genuinely have a fan base worldwide.
You know the funny thing is here, because obviously what people also don't realize is that like because obviously because you guys wouldn't have not known because it's not like you guys necessarily make intensive research, which is understandable. But we have obviously the training facilities already built. No money needs to be there. Obviously, we're talking about the stadium not only for match day revenue, but also just any other days, regular day for the skywalk, go karting, and all that shit. But something that Chelsea are doing right now is also building hotels near the stadium. That's also part of the revenue that we It's also coming part into the football club. Like we make I think I saw like a stat like 2 years. I don't know what the stat is now. I think we was like in terms of revenue, everything combined. I think we were like ninth highest in terms of revenue in the world, competing with Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man United, and shit like that. For a club of our size.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I say. I do see that prospect of there's legit enough any ownership that has like money with them have legit nothing that they have to do anymore when it comes to
the infrastructure is there already. That's what it is.
Literally. So, but I was like, yo, but not even a single link or so, and that man was getting hella stressed, you know. Not even a single link.
Because they know, man.
Bro. Crazy.
They know. People know. That's why, man. People know, and you should be shook. Because if Spurs, because then Troops was like, that's a we problem. I was like, that ain't no we problem. That's a you problem. It's like we ain't shit there at the top of the table. We ain't there at the top of the table anyway. So that's a problem for you. They take over. Problem. I'm all for it. Fuck it. Why not, man?
Oh,
I'm saying I'm
an evil empire in London, bro. And neither Chelsea.
I will join, man. Hold you up, man.
And also, I forgot to tell you, man. I forgot to tell you, big up to you because obviously you literally mentioned how in 1 year, bro, you changed the whole football club, bro.
Facts, yo. 1 year, I'm saying I back Spurs for a year, won a trophy. Levy's gone. You're welcome, man. It's what happens when Flawless is on board with your squad. You know what I'm saying? You thrive. Spurs won a trophy for the first time in 17 years, and your chairman's gone. I'm taking credit for that. Yeah, don't see if you're watching. Hold that.
I was like, putting us on like Rock Nation and Lil Wayne and that.
Huh? Joke.
Crazy.
And to Archie, who says, are United fans expecting Sesko to settle in quickly enough? No, under this manager, because I don't think he gets the game time to settle in quick, Archie. I'm not going to lie. We're playing 1 game a week now till at least January. I don't see him playing. I think Mount's ahead of him. I think Cunha's ahead of him. I think Mbremo's ahead of him. I think Xerxes ahead of him. I think I'll go one further. I think he'd play Ahmad and Bruno ahead of him as well when push comes to shove, like in the front foot. Only player who I think he's ahead of from an attacking standpoint is probably Maino. I don't think he gets the game time like that.
You know, it's funny.
But he should be starting. He should be starting week in, week out. What? Yeah, Kenny, I believe Mount's injured, but I don't know what the injury is. I don't know what the injury is to Mount.
Actually, Cunha's injured too, right?
Yeah, Cunha and Mount are injured, yeah.
You know what's funny though? You know how I'm going to say, yeah, Sesko's not ready enough, but how's nobody talking about that Sesko started for Slovenia today?
Yeah, because people just make excuses.
Also, can you go to Red Devils and Raiders comment?
Where you said, well, Spurs fans are stepping into the unknown, and with that, you can either feel fear or excitement. A lot of them are choosing excitement, hoping this is finally the moment things improve.
See, you know the funny thing is, bro, because when I came, obviously you wouldn't have known because I said it earlier. I was literally saying that this can go two ways. We could either stay where we are and be what we are as a football club. We could move on to things you've seen genuinely trying to become a team more successful on the pitch with maybe potential future minorities, full cell type of new ownership coming. Or things could even go worse, to be honest. Like things. So I already said earlier on the stream that these are all possibilities, but I don't like when people saying here telling Spurs fans how. And it's not saying that you're saying this, but I'm seeing people trying to say this. Why are you celebrating about him leaving? Things could not go right. Shit was already not right when he was here. So let us celebrate that he's gone, and we deal
Potential
with what comes. We deal like I'd rather take a risk and say, you know what? Let me see what this new thing is going to bring me, rather than stay with what I already know what is. So, but like I said, not that you're saying, but you're right, and Red Devil Raider, right? It's a lot of unknowns. But it's something new at least. Something new.
And Kenny, can you be fit for City? All right, that's a massive bonus then. That is a massive bonus if he is indeed. And if Mount's out, that means he can't actually get the front.
He has to surely he has to play.
Yeah.
Surely he has to play though.
Yeah, Sesko turning into another Xerxes situation, which is mad. Why didn't we bring in one or two midfielders instead of going for him? Because I think the ownership overrid the manager's decisions. You can see they're not on the same page and everything. Because if we were to sign Gyökeres, for example, he's starting week in, week out. The manager didn't want Sesko. I don't think he wanted Sesko. So that's where I think it stems from. But hey, that's just me. But you lot, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you subscribe to Jay's channel, Hotspur Cave. Link is in the title. Link for the membership is on the screen right there. It's in the pinned comment as well. Of course, we have the members Q&A. So if you want to join the members Q&A, that's every week, people. So you see how you have the sports Q&As and Jez and all the rest of the regulars are on, all the rest of the delinquents and crooks. Well, you can get with the members who are also delinquents and crooks, the likes of Sai and Carl and Don C and all them lot people. So yeah, members Q&A, links in the pinned comment for that. It's also on the screen. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well, because Prime is not only clipping up shows from here. He went back and watched the specials and he started clipping up the Sarcasm City TV specials as well. And you can see on the screen, follow the Twitch. Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, UFC, boxing watch-alongs all over on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Sarcasm City TV. That is twitch.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or just download the Twitch app for free. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can use that to subscribe to the Twitch for free. You just use the same email, and that way you won't get adverts during the live streams on there. And of course, Spotify, where you get all of the shows in audio-only form, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. If you just want to listen audio-only, people, so no YouTube. Man, I want to see our faces. Maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data, people. Go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow 5-star us as well.
Yo.
What?
Bro, obviously, I joined obviously early the members stream in the chat. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the comment. They were saying obviously how
he was confused about Carl and the Isak thing.
Yeah, I was confused because obviously I left for a second, and then you guys were talking about Liverpool supposed to be the ones under the most pressure. But then, and sorry, you should actually start a YouTube channel. The way you the way you have learned the ability to gaslight is crazy. You're watching too much YouTube to not do with me YouTube, man. But for you to try to say for you and Carl to say how much more pressure there is for Arsenal to win, and how they have spent, yet you spent big on Isak. So you spent big. And there's no expectations for him. But then you're saying in the same breath there's expectations for Arsenal to go and win because they have spent big. Why is there no expectation for Isak? And I was like, bro, I need to. This was a really. And first, you do this where you entertain it as well. This is the thing as well. Because there ain't no way that there ain't no way that guy, that shout out to Carl, but ain't no way he believes that we bringing in Isak for 5 to 10 goals, bro. I'm sorry, bro. There ain't no way he believes that.
5 to 10 goals. He said 15 to 18. That's a Premier League. 15 to 18.
Bro, so where's this 5-10 shit come from?
Oh, the 5-10 was because he was talking about how like goals don't matter. And I'm like, so if he would have scored 5 to 10 goals at Newcastle, would you have signed him? Would you have wanted him? No. So goals matter then. What we doing here? Man, I'm just running from expectations because a lot of Liverpool fans are not used to being in that situation. But I think most of you lot would have heard the phrase, heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's all well and good being the king. But when you are the king, people expect kingship from you. So if you are the king of for example, I just go back to just medieval times. If you are a king of a kingdom, guess what? You have to rule said kingdom. You have to get up and do king shit. You have to make sure the townsfolk are good. You have to make sure there's no beef. You have to make sure no one tries to invade and take over your kingdom. You got to do all of this extra stuff when you are the king. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And when you are number one, the expectations from your own fan base and rivals is going to be loud. This is why I said, Isak, what we talking about? I said 20 league goals minimum.
This thing. That's the thing, because that's the thing, because like, you know what the funny part is here?
Yes,
you know what the funny part? You know the funny part is here?
I didn't watch any. I've not watched no international football. I've not watched anything.
I didn't watch any. Ghana's, by the way, if there's is it Q&A this week?
Yeah. Sunday.
Ghana might not make the World Cup because we drew to a country called Chad.
Jesus, is that what it is?
Bro, obviously we still in the thriving seat, so as of right now, things are still calm, but we made it so much more harder, isn't it? But yeah, it might get peaky, bro, especially with the way we're playing. But so Q&A on that, people. I'm gonna speak on that. But by the way, they only scored 1 goal and was against 2 goals, and 1 was against us. And they have 1 point, which is against us.
Good. I'm just checking it. You lot are 3 points above Madagascar. You lot be all right.
No, but no, the issue here. No, the issue is that who we have to play next, isn't it?
You lot got Mali or Comoros?
I think we play Mali, and I don't trust us as well. I don't trust us to get the result. So it gets
Madagascar got
Comoros, I think, or I think they got Comoros.
Is it head to head or goal difference?
Goal difference.
Oh, you lot got +5. So unless you lot get packed up and they packed up Comoros, you'll be all right. You lot got 5.
I don't trust these dudes, bro. I'm keeping 100. But we speak about those in the Q&A. I'm gonna speak about it more. Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. Madagascar, Skipper, and Denmark are gonna be in the World Cup, maybe.
And don't worry about it. Like, if you can't figure it out, just let me know, and it's all good. I'm gonna try to use my card tomorrow for membership because some reason it doesn't work. If not, I use my paper. Yeah, just let me know, Kenny. You should be able to pattern it because it's just the same email if you're talking about the Twitch on the Prime thing. Let's see.
Quickly.
And to Rizzy, before you go, the thing is, Rizzy says that's the thing. Flawless. Arteta didn't want Gyökeres, but here's the key difference in that. Even though Arteta didn't want Gyökeres, he's smart enough to know and go, hey, you know what? Gyökeres is my best 9, so let me play him. As bad as Arteta is as a manager when it comes to taking Arsenal over the top, he's smart enough to look at it and go, hey, let me play Gyökeres because he's my best 9, even though he wasn't my preference. Same way, as bad as Ten Hag is, and Lex pointed this out as well, as bad as he was, he came to Manchester United, tried his tactics in the first 2 games, realized they didn't work and switched it. And just played deep block and hit teams on the counter attack. It's not ideal, but even he was like, "But where you got Amorim who's sticking with this?" But we move. Yeah, go on, Jess. So you want to say?
Oh, because now it's in the box of this Liverpool thing here. Because I was like saying, like, yo, they used to be the superhero. They used to be the superheroes of Luigi's, bro. Like behind City. So it's like, no, the City's not there anymore, and their title rivals is Arsenal. Now this is it could be different, but I don't know if you see my comment as well. Because to the pressure thing, I said that City's under the most pressure just because of Pep.
No.
Just because of Pep alone, I think City's under the most pressure, following with Liverpool just because they've won and how much they spent, and then Arsenal last for obvious reasons. But these two start a YouTube, man. You will make views just from gaslighting. Trying to convince people.
Genuine question why Arsenal must not win. Sure side. And that's Madison. Yes, I would swap Gyökeres for Sesko just because of Gyökeres' goal return. Like Sesko don't. Again, this is ain't of Manchester United. This is what he's done before. Nothing about him moves me whatsoever. There's nothing to Sesko's game, eye test, and there's nothing stat-wise that stands out. Nothing. Absolute, like legit. There's nothing.
No,
Like,
it kills me.
with Gyökeres, even though he's not looked the best and stuff like that, I can go. The goal return is there. Who got bullied again today? Who? Gyökeres or Sesko? I've seen Gyökeres. I thought he got an assist or something like that. But
if you
like
watch the, if you look at the assist, that was not an assist. He tried to control the football, and it just happened. And then it just happened. No, it just happened. He tried to control the ball, but because he's the last one who touched it, and the ball went flying near out of the box, and somebody made like a late run. That's how he got the assist. Bro, don't let people gaslight you just because he assists. Nah, I think even Sesko. I think Sesko had an assist as well, but again, it's one of them. It's like chaotic.
Was it? But yeah, in regards to it, despite him getting bullied, I know where the back of the net is. I know he knows. I'm gonna run with that. That's something I can look at. Portuguese league, yeah, but he did it 2 seasons in a row, and I go, all right.
You know what's good? You know what good, Chris, as well is like, and I say this about Arsenal fans already. Just accept that Arteta's going to use him literally as like a go and run after the ball in every big match. He's going to be not in a disrespectful way. He's going to be your Lukaku in this way, where Lukaku bugs in like the smaller games, and in the big games he disappears, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault, but it's what's just going to happen. And Sesko, God help him, because I'm seeing United fans saying, "Yo, you trying to pick up his performances off the bench when he's just doing the bare minimum, in my opinion, what he's supposed to do as like somebody's like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", supposed to be good in the air, holding up the ball. You know what I mean? So I think the expectation is just super low when it comes to Sesko. That's why even the little things people call it like decent. And with Gyökeres, I pray for you, brother, because Arteta has no clue how to play with a striker. Even like his 2 goals come from everybody eats game against Leeds.
Yeah, I hear you. And in regards to this, sorry, I didn't. That was just you said you're a gaslighter. I don't think you're a gaslighter.
I think so. I think
you're a complete. I think you're a complete asshole. But like, I don't accuse you of gaslighting. I just think you're an asshole. That's what I'd say. Nothing to do with the question. I just genuinely think you're an asshole. So hold that side. Hold that. Let's see. But yeah, people, we are gonna close out. Again, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Red Devil Radar asking about Ten Hag, dreadful manager, and the fact that the large proportion of this fan base backed him is absolutely idiotic. But hey, we move. Rant is still live though, people. He's playing. I think he's playing. Is it Max Payne? So we're gonna redirect to my G Rant. So put Sarcasm City TV raid in Rant's chat, people. Put Sarcasm City. No, Hitman. That's it. Put Sarcasm City TV raid in Rant's chat, people. And he also got signed to a boxing agency as well. So shout out to him. I need to actually get the full details because I know he's planning on boxing again this year. Also being on some big cards as well. So you know what? This comes in handy because I'm a boxing fan. I hope we get some one of these big cards. I'm trying to get ringside. So you don't see my big face on the TV. You feel me? Like that's what I'm trying to do.
Out there in LA and that, I see you, bro.
Yeah, man said LA. It's in the UK, you joke, man. Yo, but if he does get thrown out, I'll be like, let me be part of the team, man. I'll be like, let me be part of the team. I'll tell him, yo, let me be part of the team. Anything to get me on the plane for free.
No, from money to shiny LA and that, bro. The people that never been in England that isn't LA, don't let your floors gaslight you. There's an LA here in England, and you just don't know about it.
No, whatever, man. But hey, make sure shout out to my guy Alan. But now I'm gonna redirect to Rants because he always redirects to me, and I don't even get a chance to redirect to him. So I'm gonna raid Rant. So Sarcasm City TV raid in this chat. I already put all the info out. We're back live tomorrow. United Arsenal show, and then the Yardman show as well, people. Also, and yeah, man, I'm trying to, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on actual TV. See me, I don't know, on Sky Sports or The Zone or somewhere else that shows boxing, man. BT Sport, I'm trying. Hey, side, my algorithm, and there was some good milk. You know what I'm saying? I put up on the story, and she don't even always look like that. That's the craziest part. Because I went and checked, and I was like, yeah, she don't look like that. For those that don't know, follow me at Yes It's Flawless. Talking about what's her name? What's she in? Called Brie Larson. I think was she not? What's her face? She was Captain. Was she not Captain Marvel? I stand corrected. I swear she was Captain Marvel.
I'm not a movie guy, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. She was in Marvel. I swear she was Captain Marvel. And yeah, she didn't look like that. That's what I'm gonna say. But hey, and it was her. I was correct, and she didn't look like that in Captain Marvel. But hey, that she was in a black dress. Hey, the milk, good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will say. But anyways, on that bombshell, we closing out. United, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur podcast, Man United pod meets talking that Tottenham Talk pod live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot tomorrow or later on today, depending on what time zone you're in. Salute. Sarcasm City TV raiding Rad's